Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome in.
Welcome in.
First episode, everyone.
Welcome in.
That's exciting.
Here we are.
Hello.
I'm just gonna go with this. So,
Go ahead.
yeah, welcome back to the Whirlwind Chronicles. This is our first episode.
Yeah.
We're very excited. It's gonna be fun.
Woo.
So, just like the rest of the episodes that will follow this one, we're gonna roll to figure out the plot and the hook of today's episode,
We are.
or the genre and the hook. I'm sorry.
All right, who wants to roll first for the genre?
I think we should all roll at the same time and then go around and say what everyone's rolls were. Oh wait,
No. What?
that's for the DM. I'm
That's
sorry.
Yeah,
what
for the
yeah.
genre.
No, for the genre and the hook, we have a D6 because there's 6 options on here. I'm going to go ahead and read them so you know what they are.
Okay.
The 6 options for our genres today are horror, action-adventure, fantasy, western, sci-fi, and then a wild card, which means it's up to the DM. Our hook for today is wedding, parade, kidnapping, shipwreck, local legend, and then again a wild card. So depending on what you roll decides what today's episode is going to be. Who wants to roll the first one?
Josiah, did you bring a chonk dice today?
I did not.
Oh.
I have chonky dice.
Should we do just do it on a chonky dice?
That'd be fun.
But you only
Except
have
that's I don't have a
D20s.
D4.
Yeah, no one has a chonky D6.
It's
I'll roll a
I
D6.
want a
All right.
Here we
I'll
go.
roll one too.
Okay.
All
So
right.
I'll roll for the
So
hook.
Joe-
You roll for the genre. Thoughts?
Perfect.
Okay.
Done.
Ready? Set. You went. Okay. I rolled a 1.
Okay,
A
I rolled
one?
a 6.
Look at that.
Whoa.
What
Oh
did
my
we get?
gosh.
What did we get, Laura?
All right. The genre today is going to be horror.
Oh boy.
What a
dude,
way to
I'm
start
down.
this
Oh, so-
podcast.
Oh, man.
Oh no.
And the hook is a wild card.
Which
Oh,
means it doesn't
boy.
have to be on the list. It can be anything
It can
your
be
heart
anything.
desires.
You want.
Wow.
All right,
That's the
folks. Who's going to DM today?
All right.
Everyone get your D20.
Now, is it lowest or highest?
Highest.
Highest.
Highest. All right.
All right. 3,
I feel like if you roll it, okay, never mind.
3,
I was about to be
2,
dumb.
1.
I rolled a natural 20.
I rolled a natural 20 as well.
All right.
All right, rollies.
Rollies.
I'm just gonna say, I feel like if you roll a natural 20, you should automatically DM and not add any bonuses. Like we were gonna add any sort of modifier to our roll.
No.
Anyways,
Wow. All right. Ready?
All right, rollies.
I rolled a natural 20.
no way. I rolled
What
a
the
14.
world?
Wow.
Way.
Man.
I think Josiah is supposed to DM today.
I think so.
I think so, man. 2 nat 20s in a row.
That's crazy.
crazy.
All
This
right.
is
Oh
this is
my
a die that I just
gosh.
have
What a
not
way
used in a
to
long
start.
time.
We just started this podcast with 2 natural
3.
20s.
3.
3 natural
yeah,
20s.
'cause you rolled
one,
one.
too.
That's crazy.
That's
I rolled
incredible.
don't know if
17.
that's-
What did you roll?
I rolled a 10.
So we rolled everything above a 10.
Wow, that's still
I-
not
This is
bad.
going to be a good game.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's a good omen.
positivity
Good omen.
Yeah.
We believe in
episode.
Wow.
that. Heck yeah.
Exciting.
Positivity
All right.
episode. Ready
All
for
right.
horror.
These are the Whirlwind Chronicles. Welcome in. You find yourselves in the same observatory that you remember. This is a year after the events of our prologue episode. So yeah, you guys are again at that main station in the observatory with the telescope there, and you take the book and you put it on the pedestal, and the number dials start to flip rapidly as the familiar blue energy begins to wrap your physical being as you see the pages of the book begin to turn rapidly as well. You're just kind of like floating in this like blue aura. That's really all you can see. And then all of the noise kind of like quells and calms down, and our characters find themselves standing in the observatory once again. And the book is open in front of you guys, and you gather around the book, and it shows you a picture of a town with kind of like close together, like houses. There's like a cobblestone road that goes through it, and it's just kind of like a black and white photo of it, and it just says, "Welcome to Fern Hill," and at the bottom of the picture that just says, help Miss Ruby. And there's like a photo of just one specific house that looks a little bit more run down than the rest of them. Some windows are cracked, some are boarded up, and it looks a little shabbier than the rest.
I'm gonna
You got-
turn Edna. She turns to her three companions. Oh, what's Fern Hill? Have you guys heard of Fern Hill?
I don't know. I've never heard
I don't
of
even know
Fern
what
Hill.
universe that's in.
Me neither.
Nope.
Well, looks like we didn't look out today. I wanted to go somewhere nice and warm, but that looks
Yeah.
rundown.
Yeah.
Oh
I
well.
wonder what Miss Ruby needs help with. That sounds so lovely.
I don't
Edna's
know,
already
let's
walking
go.
away. She's walking over to the table, getting a raincoat from the workbench.
Yeah, I'll grab a cute little yellow raincoat and some.
Yep. And as you walk over, the Stitcher begins to fire up, and starts to the mannequin inside starts to spin really fast, and then on the depository bin inside of it, items begin to fall out. Drab clothing, what's the material I'm thinking of? Dress, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of the fabric.
Josiah, you don't know fashion? Oh,
I
I
don't
can't
know fashion.
believe
How dare
it.
It's
you.
the
Just
the
cloth.
aesthetic. The aesthetic that I'm thinking is 1920s, like if you were in New York in the 20s, but not not super nice. It's like you were in the lower class.
Drab
Yeah.
to 1920s. Okay, you guys ready to go out?
I guess so.
Yeah.
We'll go find Miss Ruby.
Let's go.
Another rainy day.
I'll grab the book as well as we
I
have.
don't like the rainy ones.
I know, me neither. Grab the handle.
I forgot to say this. It is raining. Yeah.
Oh, canon. I already said this.
Done.
You open up the door, and you guys walk out, where you just see a big oak tree. You're in the middle of kind of a dense forest, and as you close the door, the gaps around it that make the shape of the door just kind of blend away into the rest of the tree, and the door handle disappears.
It's a tree.
Oh, that's cool.
It's
I
a
haven't
tree.
seen that before.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
I love it. It's so pretty.
Does anyone have a marker or something so we can find our way back to this thing when we help Miss Ruby? So we can open it back up.
Ace, do you have something?
Let's see what I got here. We could maybe tie some rope to a branch.
Ace and his rope.
I got plenty of rope.
Oh, you know what I can do?
we know Ace.
And I'll
We
just
know.
use Druidcraft and a bunch of flowers will grow around the tree.
Perfect. Oh, that's
Now
so
we'll
cute.
know.
Oh, that's nice.
Very cute.
Ace still ties a little bit of rope on a branch. Not because I don't trust you. It's just I already had the rope out, and I cut it to a perfect
You really
length.
like rope.
I'm sorry.
I know. It's fine.
He
So
worked
there's
a
some-
lot, very hard on that rope. I watched him.
Yeah,
There's some little yellow and little white flowers.
I didn't buy
sprinkled
this rope
around
this
the
time. I made it myself.
Okay. Well, does anyone know how we could find Miss Ruby's? I guess we have the picture.
We have the picture of the house.
We gotta find the town, I guess.
Yeah, and as you guys turn around from the tree, and start walking away from it, you do see the woods kind of clear up in a certain direction, and you eventually find yourselves on a footpath that begins to lead you slowly out of the woods, and then you start to hit some cobblestone. And as you walk into the town, you see these densely packed, thatched roof, kind of mix of wood and clay structure homes. And it's very foggy, and it's dim. The sun's already set for the day. You can tell a lot of smoke coming out of a lot of the chimneys. You can see down the main, road of this village.
Any of these buildings look like public places, like bars or shops or anything?
Yeah, as you start to walk down this main street, I guess we'll call it, you can hear a little bit more noise and some music coming from a small pub that eventually comes to your left-hand side. So there's a little bit of energy coming from there, and you can see some people going in, a few drunkards arms over each other's shoulders and singing tunes as they walk away from the establishment.
Edna
and,
immediately points towards it. Local pub? That always seems like the best place to start.
Yeah,
looking
it
for
seems
someone.
like it usually works.
That sounds good. Let's go there.
Okay,
Okay.
what's it called?
Oh, the pub is called the Jumping Banana.
Ah, the Jumping Banana. Sounds nice.
The Jumping Banana.
These places are always named so weird.
They always have such strange.
It's like someone just grabbed a random,
The first thing they could think
adjective
of.
and then a random noun.
Yeah.
Every time.
I want to get
Anyways.
out of the rain.
Jumping
You can
Banana.
see Edna forgot to grab the umbrella, so she has her raincoat on, but her hair, which is this sort of like dark orange contrast to her yellow tiefling skin, is just like flat against her face. It's a little longer since the prologue. It's grown out a little bit. But it's still that sort of straight, fine hair that she has that's just totally plastered against her face and her neck. I just want to get out of the rain. Can we please just go to the pub, please?
You don't love the rain? And you could see that that Juniper's got her hood off and her like crazy curly cream colored hair is like frizzy and like kind of all over the place, but like just hilariously, and she's just like skipping in the rain and like twirling. She's like, I just love the rain. It's so wonderful.
Edna's going to turn to Cal. Why does she got to be so happy all the time? Oh.
I don't know, but I kind
how-
of with her on this one. I love the rain.
What?
Look, it's a vibe, okay?
It's so
kind of
fun.
chill.
What?
You just like
It's so
hang out. You have a
beautiful.
bowl of noodles, like some.
And it's watering the earth.
Okay, I don't really care about that part, but like it sounds nice. Just listen to it. Wait, everyone, listen.
Oh,
Oh, just the best.
it's just so beautiful.
It
Let's
is
go to
really
the pub.
nice. Fine, let's go to the pub where we can hear loud drunkards instead of the
Yeah.
calm rain outside.
That's
Interesting
right,
people
Bunny
talk
Cow.
about their lives. Let's go. She
All
starts
right,
walking.
so
towards
as
it.
you walk up to the entrance of the pub, there's some stairs that go up, and then a little bit of an awning. And right before you hit those steps, there's one of those signs that has like a map of the town, and it just marks the pub with a red X and says, "You are here."
It's like a theme park.
Do you think Ruby's house is on here?
Yeah. Well, they're
Is
not
there a
like
picture
labeled.
of Ruby's house?
They're not labeled. It's more like sections.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
here's the pub. This is like how you navigate the main street. You realize a lot of these like home-looking structures that you've seen along this road are actually just small businesses. So a lot of them are labeled on that map. So one of them just sells. It has like a little potion, like a logo on it, and it just says Bill's Bottles, and then like up a
like
few hundred feet from the pub, there's like a similarly sized building, but on the opposite side of the road, that just says Tal's General Goods. And yeah, you just kind of see stuff like that labeled on the map.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll head over to the. Well, I mean, we can all head over to the pub.
All
We
right.
are in the pub. That's where we're looking
the
at
sign
the
was
map.
in the pub.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
That's
the
right.
sign, sign's outside the pub. You
Oh,
just
I'm
kinda-
sorry. I'm sorry.
You
I
don't.
was-
Do
I
you
was the
study
one
it, or
that-
do you just like glance at it as
No,
you
I
walk
glance
in?
at it.
Is there
Okay.
anything that says Miss Ruby's house?
No.
Then I don't care.
I want to take a mental
Yeah, you
note
would do
of
that.
where the and I'll take out my trusty notebook that I never leave the observatory without. And I'm gonna
It's kind of annoying. We've been late a couple times because of
Yeah,
it.
she keeps
just give me
forgetting
1
it.
second. Just give me a second. I've saved your
just-
ass so
we
many
don't-
times.
The worst is when she goes in that reading nook and then she puts it in place of one of the books just to like, remember where the book is supposed to go, and then she forgets it.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm the
She
one
doesn't
who's
know where
in
it
there
is.
all day. You guys never go in there.
Because
so I
you
get
do
dibs.
enough reading for
That's
the four
right.
of
You
us.
do it enough for the four of us.
I almost said 5, that I was wrong.
All right. Well, while you guys stand out here and argue about that, I'm just gonna go grab a drink.
That's fair. I'll come
Yeah.
with
You guys want to
Ace.
join me?
I would love something banana-y. I bet they have good banana drinks.
Okay,
Oh, the
okay.
banana specialty.
And she finishes.
Goodbye, Eddie.
She finishes just sort of making a note on where the residential area is. Hopefully, where Miss Ruby's is.
There's like a couple that you see off the map that like go in different directions off of the
Yeah.
main road.
I'll
Yeah.
take notes of where those all are, and then hurry after them.
So immediately as you walk in, like you take about 3 steps in, and already there's a bartender who kind of perks up. He's like a just burly human guy, like very much looks like a stereotypical like lumberjack with the flannel and the suspenders and like a beanie, long hair, brown scraggly beard. He just goes, "Oh, well, hello. Welcome in to the Jumping Banana."
Oh, thank you. What a peculiar name you have.
Yes. How did you get that name?
The Jumping Banana.
You know-
The Jumping Banana.
When I was thinking about this business, it's such a funny story.
Please, please.
When I was
so
thinking,
excited to hear.
you know, I was scheming and about this business and talking with my friend Bert, who was helping me out. And
Is that Bird or Bert?
Bert with a T.
Okay.
Bert with the T.
That's not the important detail.
Sorry.
Yes,
And then,
yes, of course.
As
Just
we
wanna
were
make sure I'm right.
finalizing the details, we were getting ready to sign on, like, right before the groundbreaking. It was the
Ah.
night before the groundbreaking. I was
Wow.
very excited.
Oh.
And we still hadn't come up with a name. Because we were so concerned about going through all the red tape of the zoning and
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, of
You
course.
guys have red
That's
tape
a
here.
lot.
So much in this small town, it'd surprise you. And yes, I was going to bed that night, and I fell asleep, and I had this crazy dream that
Was it about
my
jumping
bar
bananas?
was run.
So
by,
hold on. This is your bar.
yes.
Oh,
Okay.
you're the owner.
All right. Continue.
is.
I'm sorry.
Or
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to cut you off, sir.
Yeah. Where was I?
You were talking about your crazy dream
Yes, I had a crazy dream that night before the groundbreaking, and
with the red
I was
tape.
working behind my bar. I was serving people drinks, and it was full. All the tables were full, and I was so happy. And I look around, and all of my bar backs and my servers were all bananas. They were literally
Oh.
walking bananas, and I was
Wow.
like, "That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's bananas."
Oh.
And so-
Wow.
I just took a random adjective and slapped
You
it at the
jumped
beginning.
out of bed
Bananas.
Yeah.
and ran down to the bar.
I
Wow.
certainly
Wow.
did. I jumped out of my bed, and I.
Well,
I love that
What's your
story.
name? What's your
Yeah.
name, sir?
Well, my name, you're not gonna believe this, is actually Banana. I'm kidding.
Oh.
Sir, that was a good one.
That was excellent.
Wow.
That was a classic joke.
My name's Will.
Will, nice to meet you. My name's Edna.
Pleasure.
These are my friends here.
I'm Juniper, but
Hello.
you can call me June.
Yes. My name's Cal.
And that's
so-
Ace.
And that one's.
Yeah, that's Ace.
I'm Ace. Nice to meet you.
He doesn't say many words.
No, he doesn't. So, sir, we're travelers. We're new in town. Couple questions for you.
Sure.
Yeah. So, first off,
How can I help you?
right. So, first off,
Sorry, I cut you off. I didn't mean
That's
to.
all right.
Okay.
So, first off, I was just thinking, your name's the place is the Jumping Banana. Surely you have good banana drinks here. You know, maybe a little
Yes.
frozen
You know,
banana cocktail, something like that.
Because we named ourselves that, and so many people asked about banana things here for years, and we didn't have anything to offer. We
You didn't.
finally decided, just yesterday,
Wow.
to add banana splits
What
Wow.
to our
are
menu.
the odds?
Cal, you
What?
got
That's
here
crazy
just
timing.
in time.
I'm so
Wow.
excited.
Wow. So that's not an alcoholic thing, is it? At this bar?
We can pour a shot of whiskey over it.
No, that's fine. That sounds gross. I'll take a banana split, I guess.
It does sound kind of.
You guys want a banana split? Banana split? Banana split?
Sure.
Why
we-
not?
Yeah, we've
Why
been traveling
not?
a lot.
3 banana splits.
What
And
about
you know
Ace?
what?
Well, 4 banana
4.
splits.
There's another one of you. He's not talking a lot
Yeah,
right
he doesn't
now.
talk a lot. He likes to meditate when it's raining outside.
You know what? I like to do the same.
Is it
Oh.
usually raining here?
Do you like the rain?
I do love the rain. It brings business in.
I love the
That's
And he turns around and he starts to, talk to the people in the kitchen. It's a little bit of an open kitchen that you can see into.
As he turns around, I want to try and look at the bar table for any tips. See if I can snag a couple dollars or something.
You
A
want
couple pieces of gold.
couple
and
dollars.
whatnot.
Sure.
Can I do a perception check to see
I
if
would
I
also
catch
like
this?
to do that.
What should I roll? Sleight of hand check?
Well, you can roll a perception check to see if you find
Okay.
anything like that you're looking
16.
for. Okay, so a 16? Sure. So as you're looking, you see a couple of people are starting to slide their slide stuff on the counter, and it looks like they're closing out. But yeah, what you see is they leave their signed receipt, which is also just quickly handwritten, by the way, and in lieu of any actual forms of currency that you're familiar with, what you see are a couple acorns on one, and the other one just maybe has like some of those like wood token-looking things, like small wood chips that have like a name on them.
Oh my
Oh, I
god.
Yeah, I'm gonna
love
snag some.
that.
Okay, so
Whatever it is.
you can easily, without causing much of a fuss, just reach the first ticket that you saw as the person begins to
Yeah,
turn
yeah.
around, and that one just has 2 acorns on
That's fine.
Yep.
Stealth or sleight of hand?
it. You can roll either.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Yeah, so
Wow.
without much trouble. Now, you're
Ooh.
grabbing the acorns and the receipt, or just the acorns?
That's your second natural 20.
No, I'm just grabbing the money. And just so that everyone knows, maybe if we've gone to bars before in the past year, it's just something I do just in case. You never know what the currency is, and it might help out. So it's like it's like a natural occurrence.
It's
for me.
your
Like,
like
we're kinda
checklist.
okay
yeah,
with
just
it.
be like, whoop, let's
Just
grab
got
some
to town
money just in
checklist.
case we need. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Anyways,
I don't catch it. I only rolled a 5.
All right.
I rolled a
So,
22, but-
yeah, you are able to grab those things. Your friends don't notice.
wait,
The
am
bar-
I able to grab the second group 2 with a natural 20?
With a natural 20?
Question mark?
True.
Yeah, I'll give you 2 wooden nickels as well.
Let's go.
Yeah. So you're able to
Wooden nickels.
get 2
I love that.
acorns and 2 wooden nickels, and on the wooden nickels, you just say Bill on them.
Bill?
Bill.
Oh.
Bill. Wait. What was the place?
Yeah, Bill's bottles.
Bill's Bottles.
Potion shop.
The potion
Ooh, so
shop.
wait, so everybody's
This
money
dude
has their
runs
own
the
name
town.
on
Yeah,
it.
you flip the
Oh.
nickel over, and it's got a little potion symbol on it.
Wait a minute. Oh, well, this is not my question to ask because I didn't see him do it.
Yeah, neither did I. So
But I wonder if like everyone has their own name on their own currency or something cool like that.
What about the acorns? Anything interesting about the acorns? Just acorns.
They just look like normal acorns.
Okay.
Yeah.
they're just normal acorns.
They're just normal, innocent acorns.
All right, I'm going to walk up. Edna's going to walk up to the bar, sit down, shake the water off her coat and fold it up and kind of lean over and wait for her banana split.
Will, excuse me,
No relation to Bill.
Will.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Oh, I was actually wondering, I am looking for, oh my goodness, what was her name, Eddie? Miss Ruby.
Oh.
Oh dear. Oh, that doesn't sound so
Can
good.
I do an
I've-
insight check?
Yeah, how does he feel
yeah,
about
you
that?
can do it. You can do an insight check.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Dude, that's the 5th natural
my
20.
It
gosh.
It didn't even take much for you to see that he is a little bit uneasy about like when that subject of Miss Ruby comes up.
Like he's nervous or like, oh, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, he looks like, if anything, he just kind of looks a little bit ashamed, maybe, or like a little bit like sad, I
Oh.
guess. would be
Sad?
it. Yeah, like kind of like, oh, like he
Okay.
just looks like sorry.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah.
What's wrong with Miss Ruby?
Yeah, is there something we should know about her?
Well, I don't know how much time you spent in town, or
Not
you
much.
seem
We
new.
just got in here.
That's what I figured. I know most people who come in. Miss Ruby, I've not seen her in a very, very long time, but she lives outside of the outskirts of town.
Outside of the outskirts.
Like there's
That's far
there's the
away.
outskirts, and then there's a little bit outside of there.
That's really far.
The outer outskirts.
There was what happened was our town used to be a lot bigger, and then there was a forest fire that kind of took out an outer layer of
The outskirts.
the homes. And
So you need
hers
a
was the
second
only
outskirt.
house that survived that fire.
Oh.
But we didn't rebuild quite as far as we recovered from that, and so her home became a little bit more removed from the rest of the community.
She's just a little out there.
Hers
Yeah.
was the only house that survived.
It was the only house that survived, but that was not even like the weird thing, I guess.
What was the
just-
weird thing?
I guess after that, I mean, the community felt bad because she,
Was
seemed a
alone
little
out
bit
there.
more removed. Exactly.
Yeah.
And we offered to, maybe build her a new home a little bit closer. We just didn't feel the need to expand quite so far, but she didn't want it. She was very attached to her home, and eventually we started to see her come into town less and less frequently, and each time she came, the interactions were a little weirder, and
Like weird.
like she would just say things about against that you're new here. So she had a husband and a son, and the son went missing a very, very long time ago. It was very sad, and it was before they had moved to these parts, actually. So when they arrived, it was just her and her husband at that point, and they were looking just for somewhere a little bit more remote to kind of, not be reminded of that life before with their boy that they had lost and spent a long time looking for. So they came here, and they were, okay, living a peaceful, quiet life for a while, and then her husband eventually, they grew old, and the husband just, he had a heart failure, and he passed. When I said weird interactions, she would come in and speak to us as if she had just spoken to her husband, her son.
Oh dear.
It didn't sit well with us. The things that she would say.
Do you have any idea how the fire started?
It's a mystery to me. Forest fires aren't that unheard of in this general region.
Well, I'll tell you what, with that rain outside, it seems like it'd be tough to start.
You
one.
wouldn't think it, yeah, but every now and then in the summer, it gets really, really dry.
Does she have any friends, any people she was friendly with or familiar with, before the fire? Anyone we could talk to get to know her character? We would love to. We're actually here to meet her. We were told to, come and say hi to her, and we're friends of some really distant family members of hers. So
Very distant.
Oh,
yeah. Very distant.
So distant.
So we're here to just check in
Very
on
distant,
her.
huh?
But I would love to
Yes,
know,
very.
if there's anyone that she knew, anyone she was friends with, just to make sure she's all good.
I feel like I know more about them than anyone you
most
might
people.
ask, and I feel like
What does she
I've
do?
shared everything I do know.
What does she do? Is she
I believe she was some sort of... I know they were both craftsmen because they were able to get by on their own without having to go to a lot of our stores, and they were able to do a lot of their own work around the house. She may have been some sort of seamstress, I could imagine.
And I'm sorry if you already said this, but what of the son?
The son,
do you know anything about the son?
Well, he had gone missing long before they moved into the area.
Okay.
They relocated to... Not forget, but to...
move along?
Yes. That was their way of doing it, I believe.
Yeah, I've been there, wanting to run away. I never did. I wasn't that bad. But
Ace just kind of like nods silently. And just,
yeah, Ace.
yeah, man, I feel ya. I'm not going to make it about me, but I did something similar.
I turned to the
Yeah.
bartender. Ace tends to make it about him, so we just, he does.
well,
We just
I said I wasn't going to.
again
And
talking
I
about
didn't.
yourself.
Okay, Calgo.
Okay.
Enough.
So, anyways, my friend, would you be able to at least, maybe send us in the direction of maybe where she used to live, the outskirts of the outskirts?
Sure. I guess my one word of caution as you make your way out there. There were some people who went to go check on her home. They came back different. Like, they were just acting different. So maybe they had seen something, but they wouldn't tell us anything.
And who was this? Do they still live in the town?
They do.
Oh. And she pulls out her notebook and starts taking copious notes.
Sure.
With
So
drawings and
2 houses down from the general store is where
houses
you would
down.
find
General store.
Chadwick.
Chadwick.
The other one who came back with him would have been Roland. But Roland is on an excursion of sorts at the moment.
All right.
They do like this big hunting thing every year.
And what about Bert with a T? Is he still around?
Bert with a T.
Yeah,
My
your
my
business
businessman.
partner. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Does he run this place with you?
He runs this place with me too, but he is also on the hunting trip.
Oh, so
Gotcha.
Roland
What
and
are they
Bert with a
hunting?
T.
You
are-
don't
it
mind
was
me
a big
asking.
hunting trip.
Oh,
Ace is a big hunter.
Yes, they'll go for deer are very common.
Do they, is it bows and arrows? Are they shooting something?
What do they use?
Oh, no, just like a regular hunting rifle.
Hunting
Oh,
rifles,
yes.
of course.
Yes, that is
Right.
what
I've
they
heard of
use
that.
I mean,
here.
some of them will try for a bow, but that's more like you're going for bragging rights at that point.
That's,
Like,
right.
Well,
That's more primal, you know.
Yeah.
Of course,
Right.
We're more
naturally.
sophisticated.
Yeah, we've
Around
just
here.
been traveling
we
recently.
just, like, forget
So
sometimes.
sometimes we just forget what
I don't really
cities-
hunt
What people
a lot.
use to
Usually-
hunt these days.
Sure,
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
man,
yeah,
you know,
I mean,
technology is just evolving so fast.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, what year
Well,
even is it? You
yeah.
know?
Beats me.
yeah. That's. I mean, I understand your confusion.
Oh,
Do
can
you
I
have
ask
any
you
other? Yes.
one
questions?
more question? Yes.
Yes.
When was the last time Miss Ruby came into town?
Yeah, it was about a little more than a year ago.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Where is a good place to get some supplies? Because I think we might go out and pay a visit, and we might as well bring her some stuff. You know.
Sure. Yes. Well, the general goods store is still open for
Oh, great.
a little while. That's where we find most of our goods, generally.
Naturally, yes. Of course.
And if you need,
I'm sorry, it's the puns. I don't know why. I'm so stupid,
That's where you
and they
get your
get me
goods
every
generally.
time.
Generally,
I wish everyone could see Joe's face right now. He's unhappy.
I'm not unhappy. It's just, it's the cheapest humor, but it works so well.
I know.
So funny.
It is funny.
It's like
Where
Taco
people
Bell.
find goods.
It's like Taco Bell.
Generally.
It's so cheap, but
Yeah.
it's just
it works so well.
good.
It
Yeah.
works
Does its
You
job
you can't,
so
you
well.
can't help but just love
Yeah.
it. It's just delicious.
In the worst kind of way.
Yeah, yeah, for real.
But then afterwards, you look back and you go, God, I can't believe I made that joke,
Yeah.
or I ate that burrito. Anyways,
So Edna is gonna kind of turn to her friends, check in, like, you guys ready to go kind of
let's go.
situation.
yeah, I'm ready to get the show on the road.
And she'll turn back to Will. Could I maybe get my banana split to go?
Oh, yes. Me as well, please.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Your banana splits that we all seem to have
Yeah.
forgotten about all of us at
No,
the same time.
well,
in
I-
this conversation.
I think it was
stopped
just
you.
you.
I asked
I was
you.
sitting here waiting for
Yes.
it, to be honest.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I forgot. I interrupted
Let me
him.
go
He was going to make...
Check on the server.
That's my fault. It's okay.
I'm the server. I'm sorry.
Oh.
He turns around to the kitchen and grabs
Again
these
with the
trays.
cheap humor. I'm sorry. He grabs the trays.
He grabs they're like those little like checkered like paper boats that you get like
Yes.
like hot dogs out of the baseball
Yeah.
game or something.
I love those
Yeah.
things.
And what he hands
So
you is
fun.
those things, and there is a peeled banana that has been cut in half, just along the middle.
Uh-huh.
So it's just like, there are two halves of the banana
Uh-huh.
in there.
Right. It's,
And that's
and
it?
Is there ice cream?
Oh, it's the banana.
No.
It's a banana. It's a banana split.
Oh, my God.
I look down at it.
Josiah is so
Not-
proud of himself right now.
Cal looks down at it, not happy. But then he looks up and he says, and what would we owe you for these fine bananas split?
No, you know what? It's on the house.
Ah.
Because you're new in town, and it already seems like you're trying to be
Thank
so
God it better
helpful.
be.
to-
He says under his breath a little bit. Oh, thank God.
Yes, of course.
This is a really well split banana. You really, so even. That's really
Thank
impressive, honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I when we added them, I had heard
We
of
gotta
banana
go.
splits.
It's time for
Okay.
us to go. We're gonna roll now.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for your help, Will.
Yes, and for the banana split.
Edna sort of just gives a nod before leaving, and then she kind of just leaves the banana split on the table as she walks
I
out.
pick up her banana split.
I walk out with mine.
Wait,
and as
Joe,
we-
roll a perception check.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm rolling well. 21.
Wow. Yeah, so as you guys get up and leave, you see a server go to pick up the tickets that you took the currency from, and she just kind of like looks like confused, kind of like looking around the room, and then just kind of like shrugs it off and takes the receipts with
You
her.
took her tip. That's how servers make a living.
Look, we need it more than she does. All right, let's go. So we walk out, and yeah, as we walk out and I guess down the road, once we get a certain ways away, I'm just gonna throw the bananas, just the banana. I don't litter, but just the banana into a bush or something. Be
You're
like
not
that-
going to eat your banana?
Look, the animals will eat it. It's just a banana.
It's still a banana.
Yeah,
It's good for you.
I'm fine. I was hoping for a banana split. I really wanted just the ice cream. The best
Listen.
part of the banana split is the ice cream.
I
part.
agree. I love mine in there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna eat my banana and enjoy it wholeheartedly.
Yeah, you have fun.
Edna's gonna start walking up towards the general goods store.
And as we walk, I'm gonna, as I realize that's the direction we walk, I'm gonna say to everyone, I'm gonna be like, well, don't we just want to like go? Like we do this every time. We waste so much time. We just hang around and go to stores.
Well, I mean, what's the point? That's the whole point of the observatory. It wants us to do something so that we meet people and go places. You got to do. It's like an assignment. You got to do it. You have to show your work.
But all it says is to help Miss Ruby.
That's
so we
right.
can just
All
go
we
to
need
Miss
is the
Ruby and
answer.
help her.
And that's what I'm trying to do. We're trying to go to the general goods store, get her some stuff.
I
To
never
help
showed
her?
my
Maybe
work.
she needs to help.
We need to help
And
her.
I always pass.
Yeah, but do you remember? This is why I'm smarter than you.
Okay, that's not true. You are very much not smarter than me.
Juniper, am I smarter than him?
I'm gonna have
Juniper?
to be with Eddie on this
Juniper,
one.
why
Thank
would,
you.
why would you do
Thank
that?
you.
Because she's obviously smarter than
That's
Cal.
not true.
Cal, I just.
Listen,
What?
we've been doing this for, about a year now. I've saved your guys' butts a lot. Okay?
Unfortunately,
I come
that is
prepared.
true.
That is not true.
I know my stuff.
Her notes generally get
name
us
one
out of
time.
things.
Okay. All right. 3 weeks ago when we were talking to that fish person, no one knew what his language was, but I remembered a few words
That's
from what I'd
true.
studied. I was able to say hello,
Okay. That's
goodbye,
true.
where's the bathroom?
That's
the
true.
Okay.
The
basics.
important thing.
He
You
gave us
didn't
directions
know exactly.
when
Moving
we were
your
lost.
lips around and making weird noises
No, I read it in a book.
doesn't count. Okay, you didn't actually know what you were saying.
I learned that. That was studied. That was not
That
just
was
random.
studied. I
It
think we could
was.
have done
Studied how
without
to do
that.
that. Wow,
Whatever.
I'm
that
also
fish-
good at talking
that
to people.
fish place
He
was weird
liked
anyways.
me.
Okay,
he
so
liked
guys,
me, and so
guys,
he gave us
friends.
directions.
Oh, dear friends.
Remember that fish
Hey,
ended up being
but
extremely evil.
Cal, now listen. We don't need to be fighting anymore. We're on a mission. Please. You're both smart. You're both good. Let's go.
Fine.
Fine.
We go to the general store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk into the general store.
All right. Yeah, ding ding ding. You kind of walk in, the door closes behind you, and you see kind of like a slightly older, still kind of middle aged, but like on the older side, gentleman just kind of sweeping the floor along the aisles, and just like straightening things on shelves as he passes them by. And and upon hearing the bell, he turns and says, "Oh, hello.
Hi. How's it going? How are you?
I'm doing great.
My name is Edna. I'm new to town. Nice to meet
okay.
you.
Edna.
Yeah, and we're just looking for some goods, I guess.
Yeah. Some
Okay.
stuff for fixing up the house. If you haven't.
We generally have a lot of goods in here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you have some today?
we do.
Wonderful. So
Um,
what could we need?
I guess
generally?
some like fresh.
Well,
fresh paint.
generally people come in here and they sort of know what they're looking for, and they ask
Sure.
me if I have it, and I
Do you have
generally
canned food?
have it. I'm sorry.
Canned food?
We do have a grocery section, so
Okay.
there are some there's some perishables and some dry goods, canned, and
Non-perishables as well?
bottled. Non-perishables as well.
Excellent.
Yes.
All right.
Are these recyclable cans?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
fantastic.
I wouldn't have minded.
I figure-
mattered to me. But
You wouldn't
Okay.
have mattered.
I
It's
wouldn't.
true.
It wouldn't have mattered.
I mean,
to
everything's
me, but,
everything's recyclable.
Well, not
know.
everything.
Well,
but
sometimes.
What
So and then also
Wouldn't you recycle?
I don't know. Anyways, that's not important.
No. It is. What?
it's
what do you
neither here
recycle?
nor there.
Well, we don't recycle. Sometimes cans, some cans, not all
Where
cans.
would you put
Some
the cans if you don't
plastics
put them in a
are not good for
recycling
the
bin? What are you?
environment.
Where are you putting them?
No, we put them where you put them. I mean, look, we're from a town over. We're just travelers. Where do you guys put them?
Edna
in the
looks.
recycling bins,
Okay.
and then they
And then
get
they go- where
taken,
do they go?
And they go to the recycling center to get recycled.
Interesting,
Oh,
interesting.
That's it. I mean,
Edna,
it
take
can
a note
go
of
that. way.
Edna just gives this death glare to Cal. She is freezing. She is cold and wet.
It's okay if you don't
She is
understand.
Hal is
standing
looking
there.
back at you, freezing cold and wet.
Yeah, but she doesn't do well with the cold. She's a tiefling. She likes the heat.
That is a good point. But I'm an elf, so it messes up my beautiful face.
Your blue eyes.
Yeah, my beautiful,
beautiful
blue
blue.
eyes.
Guys, it's just water. That's
true.
Ace. It's just water, guys.
All right, Ace, no one asked you. Quit your yapping.
Yeah, because he yaps so much,
Yes,
right?
he does. He talks way too much, Edna. I agree.
I was
I'm
joking.
sorry.
That was being
Yeah.
I was being sarcastic.
Anyways.
You're fine, Ace. You're
Do you
fine.
guys think that we should get her some food?
Yeah. So, how about this, Juniper? You go ahead and get her some non-perishable food, some stuff that will last a long
Okay.
time. I'll try and find some like paints, glues, maybe
Yeah,
some
that
nails,
would be in our
hammers.
hardware section over there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cal, why don't you get some cooking stuff? You know, like some utensils, things like that. Ace, why don't you grab?
I need arrows.
Oh,
But if we need anything else.
okay.
I don't know
You
if I
grab
can
your
get-
arrows.
Sir, can I get arrows here?
Yeah, it's general goods.
Well, we have some hunting gear, but it's more like stuff that you wear. If you need like more supplies like that, or maybe like weapons.
Do you have rope?
We do have rope here. That would also be in our hardware section.
Yeah, we all look at Ace like, oh, they have
Yeah.
rope, Ace.
And Ace is just kind of like, yeah, of course, rope. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'll take some rope too.
Oh,
Is
and
the rope
grab-
good quality? Does Ace check the rope?
I
mean, I guess
always
he would.
check my rope.
Okay, well, is it good quality rope? Is it better than your rope?
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't walked to
Okay,
the
that's
aisle.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he still has to
sorry,
check it.
sorry.
Give me
Ace,
some time, pal. God.
When you walk over there, just find some fresh needles and some thread and things, because I know she's a seamstress, so maybe that will get us on her good
Oh,
side.
that's a great
Oh,
idea.
yeah, that's good thinking.
I'm thinking ahead,
Yeah.
people. You gotta read people, all right? See,
Who's the seamstress?
Just a friend.
Just a friend? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we just wanted to bless her.
Well, that's nice. That's
It's nice to bless people
It is.
with general goods.
It is. Generally, goods are always a blessing.
Generally, it's good to bless people with general goods. Wouldn't you agree, sir?
all right.
would
I'm just
heartily
staring.
agree.
I'm just.
that's
I just
good.
big smile stare at Edna as I say that.
No,
I would
all right.
heartily agree with you.
Okay, all right.
It's also generally good to recycle things.
That is
isn't it?
true. That is
Yeah.
true.
You got that right.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Everyone, go and get your stuff.
Okay.
All right.
Break.
I go over to the
All right,
groceries.
Well, if you need anything, I've been Chadwick, and he goes back to sweeping.
Once everyone walks down the aisles,
Oh, yeah, yes.
would you guys sell like cigarettes or something to smoke? Smokables?
Well, we
Perhaps.
not like cigarettes.
Sure. Cigars, maybe.
We do have a cigar shop. That's gonna be like over towards the entrance of town.
I guess smoking is not generally good.
Well, the Surgeon General warning would say that it's not.
You have a surgeon
Yeah.
general in this town. All right.
No,
so,
it's just
so
the
you don't have
big
you don't
tobacco.
have-
You know how it works. They put
Sure.
that label
it's
on
his
everything.
general
yeah.
warning. The surgeon's
The
general
surgeons
warning.
generally warn against. But some of us still do. I enjoy a fine cigar.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Generally, I do as well. They're
Yeah.
generally good. But you don't carry any of those things.
I don't.
Okay.
I have lighters.
Don't need those. That's fine.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Okay.
All right. And I walk away. Back to wherever I'm. Oh, to go to the kitchen supplies.
No,
Okay.
I'm getting the kitchen supplies.
I thought I was supposed to get the kitchen supplies. I meet you in the kitchen. I thought I was supposed to get the kitchen.
No,
What did
I
she
get
tell
the
me to get? I wasn't
groceries.
paying attention.
World's worst
Why
Target
weren't
run.
you paying attention?
What was it?
Well, I don't remember. I only paid attention to what she told me to do because that was my job.
Okay, well, can you go talk to her for me? Because I really don't want to have
yes,
to.
you get the
Meanwhile-
groceries. I will go talk to
Okay,
her.
I will get the groceries.
Meanwhile, Edna walks up to him at the front with like armful of like, hey, like every size nail that you might need, like a hammer, some glue, wood glue, maybe some like extra upkeep shingles or little pieces of like, I don't know, things that would help you like
Yeah.
patch up areas if
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
anything like that. I don't know what they had in the 1930s or 1920s.
Yeah, I don't know.
In fictional 1920s.
Apparently, they outlawed cigarettes in the 1920s.
Yeah, the Surgeon General warning.
Yeah.
No, I like that this town, they recycle a lot.
They're good
yeah,
people.
Yeah.
They
Anyways.
They're ahead of their
acorns.
time.
They use acorns for
You'll
currency.
see. You'll
Yeah.
you'll
They're all
notice
big squirrels. He forgot to explain that.
Yeah.
we're all constantly looking for acorns.
Yeah. It's just a town of woodland animals.
Yeah. Anyways.
She's going to walk up to the counter and she's going to sort of put that on there and be like, by the way, you said your name was Chadwick. Chadwick?
Yes,
I
yes.
heard about you from your friend Will over at the pub.
Oh,
He
Will,
spoke very
yes.
highly of you. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, well, it's good to meet you too. Any friend of Will's is a friend of mine.
Oh, thank you. So I have to tell you, we're here because we're checking in on someone sort of in the town. We're sort of distant relatives of Miss Ruby.
Miss Ruby.
I want to do an insight check and see his reaction to her name. Considering that because Chadwick was one of the people who came back on that thing, right? Okay. So I want to do an insight check to see.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 1.
Yeah, he
Y'all rolling natural 20s. I'm over here rolling natural ones.
just stares at you and just kind of nods and is like, Miss Ruby.
I heard you went out to check on her last time. I was just wondering if you knew how she was. We're going to go check on her ourselves, so...
Miss Ruby is fine.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
All right. I'm going to try to sleight of hand cast Identify on him
Okay.
and see if there's something going on.
Okay, so roll a sleight of hand check.
I've been rolling so low. Come on. Natural
Wow.
20. Oh my god.
6.
Wow.
6.
Let's go.
Dude, that's crazy.
I can't believe this. This
Nice.
is the best first episode ever. And she's going to cast Identify, which means if you cast it on a human, you know if they're afflicted with a curse or anything along those lines.
Okay. Your natural 20, he doesn't notice that you're peering in this far into his mind and just state of being. But yeah, what you pick up is there is some sort of energy swirling in his mind that is just keeping everything very level and compressed and just normal and just yeah, like you can tell like he wants to say something, but it's kind of like hitting a wall. And yeah, in terms of as you've asked about Ruby, he can only say, yes, she's fine. And you know there's like some sort of like magical influence happening there. Like it's not just like just human trauma. But it's not any like specific like spell or something that you're familiar with. But in its nature it seems dark.
Interesting. Okay, can I try and do some sort of persuasion check to just kind of like maybe it's low level enough that I can convince him to beat it, like he can fight it and say something. Like if I get the sense that he's trying to say something, I would lean forward. She would lean forward and she'd go, "You can tell me, I promise. You're safe. If you want to, tell me something about your encounter with Miss Ruby, you can tell me." And I want to try and, I don't know, I just want to see if I can somehow persuade him to kind of fight the curse
Okay.
or whatever's on him to
So
tell
you're
me.
like pushing it and insisting that
Yeah.
okay. So his like calm demeanor kind of like straightens a little bit and he gets a little bit more stern with you and says, "Miss Ruby is fine.
Oh, okay.
She's fine."
Okay. Well, that's good to hear.
And his smile returns. He goes, "It is good. It's good."
Okay. All right.
At this point, everyone starts walking up, I'd assume. We're just like, all right, we got groceries.
Edna's going to try and look to you guys and silently kind of be like, with her bright golden irises that she has, she's going to look to you and just kind of do a little like, something's off with this guy kind of
Okay.
communication to you guys. I don't know if you pick it up or not, or if I can communicate it well enough.
Can we roll
but-
insight checks to see if we pick it up?
Yeah. Because you also don't want him to
See it? Yeah.
I don't know how many
I
checks
rolled
I
a
want you to
3.
roll. Just roll like
I
a,
didn't see nothing.
I don't know. Roll a performance check for
Okay.
Yeah,
both
that's
of
a good
those
one.
things. Yeah.
That makes sense.
You're doing both
Hey,
at the
I'm
same
a bard,
time. Yeah.
so I'm trying to keep to those skills. Okay, 18.
I rolled a
18.
13, so I
Perfect.
feel like I pick up on it.
Yeah.
Chadwick
Chadwick here was just telling me that he thinks that Miss Ruby is just fine, and so
Oh.
we don't have to be worried. You know,
Miss
we're gonna.
Ruby is fine.
Yeah.
Oh, she's.
Miss Ruby is fine.
Well, that's great. We're going to go.
Would you say that Miss Ruby is fine?
She's fine.
Yeah, that's great. We're going to go check on her. You know,
Okay.
just go deliver some stuff.
And
Real.
he looks confused and he goes, "But Miss Ruby's fine."
That's right. And that's why we're just going to deliver some stuff and just be, nice neighbors.
There's no need. Miss Ruby's fine.
I see.
Okay.
Eddie, so Calgo forgot what he was supposed to buy, so
Juniper?
he ended up getting the kitchen
Juniper,
supplies
why?
instead.
Juniper?
Cal was supposed to get the kitchen supplies. I
That's
was
right.
going for the rope.
Thank you.
And no, I was supposed to get the
Okay,
kitchen
fine.
I
supplies.
think
I
you were
told
giving
Cal-
a
I
specific assignment. I think
I
that's
was.
the
That was the
issue.
first thing.
Okay, I'm sorry. I told Cal kitchen supplies because I knew he wasn't going
Thank
to hear
you.
me.
You
Thank
said
you.
And I gave it to you
I
because
went
I
to
knew
the
you were
kitchen
actually
And
supplies.
you
gonna
knew
do it.
You were
I
gonna go
was
get
gonna
food.
do
I
it.
knew it.
gonna
See,
go
you
get
didn't
food.
even hear me finish the rest of the
Yeah.
sentence. I said I gave it to you because I knew you were going to forget, and I
See,
knew that.
and I did forget. And that's just smart. But I was right. I said kitchen supplies.
Okay, Cal. You know what?
Actually,
you were,
wait, I didn't forget. You know what? Yeah, that
Yeah,
proves
you
my
know-
my smartness.
You know what, Cal? You
Edna's
you
like
were right.
kind of
You
laughing
were
to
right,
herself.
Calgo, you are so smart.
Cal, you're right.
Yeah.
All right, now you guys are making fun of me.
Okay.
Let's go.
So, was there anything else we needed to get before we leave, Eddie?
I don't know. That's what I thought to get.
Oh, okay.
Do these look like generally good supplies?
Yes, Cal.
Okay,
They look like
good.
generally good
Sir,
supplies.
excuse
I
me,
think we're
sir.
fine.
We will
Yeah.
get out of your hair.
Yeah.
How do we? Is this on the house?
Pay up.
How do we pay you?
I mean, I assumed you were running errands for Will. Usually he would send some sort of token, and I would
that's
put
right.
it on his tab.
That's right, Edna. Do you have the token
Um,
to pay for all of this stuff that you wanted to? Generally good
A
stuff.
token.
Right.
Yeah.
That you thought we should grab.
I do. I definitely have a token.
That's right. And then I turn to him and I go, "Excuse
I can
me,
square
sir.
it away with Will later.
Sir, would
guess.
this
Okay, you can square it away.
would this work?" And I just drop him the 2 acorns. That would
drop
be
him
li-
the 2 acorns?
Yeah, I give him the 2 acorns. And I'm like, "Would that be all right for today?"
Oh. I suppose.
Okay.
Why do
great.
you seem so
No problem, Edna.
I've
got it.
Oh, well, this is Tanya's. She doesn't normally come in for this much.
No, she
Ever.
doesn't. That's
I
right.
guess must be a big project, I
It
suppose.
is. It is.
Yeah.
Wow.
She
Yes.
sent us.
Well,
Tanya.
It's a big project. Generally,
I'm glad
we just
she's-
need a lot of general goods.
well, that's good. And then she's got people helping her.
Yes.
That's
That's
good.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
We tend to
Yep.
be very helpful.
That's right. So, Edna, everything's taken care of, you don't have to worry about how, to figure out how to pay for it. Let's go, guys.
Okay. Goodbye. Thank you so much for your help, Chadwick.
Thank you so much. Ace, that good rope.
This'll do. This'll do.
Good. All right, let's
Edna
go.
just walks out silently.
All right, goodbye. Don't worry about Miss Ruby. She's fine.
That's great. She's fine. We know.
Yep. And then
When we're outside,
ding-a-ling-a-ling, you
she's going
walk
to
out the door. Yeah.
When she walks outside, Edna's going to pull the rest of them together over towards her. You guys, I cast Identify. She cursed him. She has some sort of curse in his brain.
A curse in his brain?
He was trying to tell me something, and I tried to convince him to tell me something, but he wouldn't do it because I think she charmed
Are you sure
him or
he just
something.
didn't want to listen to you?
No.
I mean, I don't think that normally happens. Do you, Calgo?
Oh, of course not. Generally, people want to listen to you, Edna.
Eddie, I like to listen to you. I don't know what
Okay.
Cal is getting at.
Okay, I cast Identify on him,
And
so
there was
I
a
feel
magical
really
curse.
confident about
Yes.
this. There's some sort of curse or charm or something. So whatever it is not. There's something going on.
All right,
As
well,
you're,
let's
as
just
you're
do
walking
the thing.
out of the store, which direction do you do you go?
I'm assuming we would turn towards wherever her house is.
They directed. He pointed us in the direction.
We
of
would
her
try to
house.
start making our way down towards the outskirts, the outskirts.
Yeah,
The outer
outside of the
outskirts.
outskirts.
As you keep on walking down the path, you go further and further until it becomes like a dirt path again. Keep walking, and eventually you do see a little bit of a clearing, and there's like kind of like the edge of some more woods. You see off in the distance a little bit a house that's just shrouded by more fog. And there's like a few dim lights coming from it, like maybe like a small like lantern light at the front door, you can imagine, but it's a little ways away. There are a couple teenage boys just kind of hucking rocks at it.
Oh, so this is a common thing as they show up and try to destroy it.
Yeah, I've been here. I've done this kind of stuff before.
All right,
let me
maybe
handle
you
this.
can go talk
Yeah,
to them.
let me handle this.
Okay.
And I walk up to him and I'm like, "Yo, my boys, what's going on?"
And they just kind of like, they stop what they're doing, throwing rocks and laughing, and they look at you and they're just like, you want to throw a rock?
Yeah, dude. What are we throwing rocks at?
At the Ruby house.
Just for
They
fun?
They just keep on hucking rocks.
Just
Yeah,
for
you
fun?
just throw it. See if you can
All
break
right.
something.
I'll give it a good huck.
Roll a strength check
Strength check, maybe
Yeah.
athletics.
or an athletics check. Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you get it far enough and you just hear against the house.
And I look at him. I was like, "That was a pretty good throw, right?"
yeah, wow, you hit it.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
Yeah, I did.
They just keep on throwing rocks. And
All
like,
right. Hey. So, and then I kind of like, I get a little quieter. I'm like, "So, what do you think's going on with the Ruby house?"
I don't know, but our mom always says, go no more than a stone's throw away from it. So
So that's why you're throwing rocks to see if you
it's
can.
kind of a creepy place.
Yeah. Cool. Dude. Okay, so I'm thinking I might go in there.
Oh, you probably shouldn't do that.
And why do you think that?
It's scary in there.
It is probably pretty scary in there.
I hear that she eats people.
Really? What do you hear?
And the other teenage boy next to him, because there's another one there who's also
said there were
throwing rocks.
multiple.
Yeah, he turns and he goes, I hear that she also eats dogs.
She eats a lot of things. What else does she eat?
She also eats everything. And they both go, ooh, and they keep on throwing rocks.
And I turn to him and I go, "Guess what?
What?
I've seen her eat someone."
You did?
No, I'm just kidding. I haven't seen her. Well, you guys have fun. I am gonna go in there. I don't know why. I'm just gonna check it out. So I'll let you know if she's in there and if she actually eats people. I doubt it. but-
Oh, and they kind of look at each other and they go, okay, yeah, and then they walk off.
And
They just
I
go away.
And as they're walking away, I go, "Make sure you stay a stone's throw away. Your mom's right." I just look at everyone. I'm like, "All right. Well, are we going in?
I guess so.
Anyone afraid of the dark?"
We need to be careful.
Anyone have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
I can see in the
That's
dark.
good.
Yeah, I'm chilling. Anyone scared of it?
I have dark
Ace?
vision, so
I'm fine.
You look
I
a
feel
little
like we've
scared.
been in enough dark places
I've-
on this little
I've
adventure
lived
that
in the dark
I'm kind of used to it
good
at this point.
bit.
I don't know, Ace. You look a little frightened.
What?
Just a bit.
I also have dark vision.
Doesn't he look frightened?
I think Ace looks very brave.
Ace,
Cal.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Yeah, no, I'm not scared. I mean, it's a creepy house. I mean, there are abandoned
he kind of,
houses
like,
that people
lives-
think are
lives
creepy.
in the dark.
know-
Ace, how about you
in
go
the
first then?
You know,
forest.
yeah, Ace. This actually
I'm like
sort
a
of looks like your
forest
little
dweller. This is kind of like my home away from home.
I was gonna say.
Almost.
Then you get on in there, pal.
Yeah, you could bond over living alone out in the woods.
Oh, with Miss Ruby.
Oh, you want me to
Yeah.
go in first by myself?
Yeah. Well, not by
we'll
yourself,
follow
but you
you,
can go in
like,
first if you're
20
not
feet
scared.
behind.
You're not scared, right?
Yeah, 30 feet behind, 23 feet.
Okay.
23
well,
feet,
Yeah, I
maybe.
guess if you guys are too scared to go first, I'll go.
Sure,
So he just elbows you, Cal, in particular, as he passes by. Like, you guys are too scared to go in. I'll
I
go
follow
first.
right behind him.
Yeah. He just kind of goes up and just knocks on the door. There's a little door knocker, and he just.
What What does the door knocker look like?
The door knocker is
Just kidding. I'm sorry.
No, I actually want to know.
What does
okay.
the door knocker
okay. The
look
door
like?
knocker's a horseshoe on a string. There you go.
Oh.
Actually, I like that. That's vibey. That fits with the vibe.
Yeah,
It's a horseshoe
okay.
on a string.
That's actually
And
that's
it's-
actually
kinda dope.
Because the real door knocker fell
love
off.
I'm into
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay, so Ace walks up and he grabs the horseshoe on a string door knocker and he just choom, choom, choom on the oaken door, and there's silence for a second, and then you just hear,
Yes, hello? Who's there?
It's some friends from the town. We've brought things for you to fix up the house. Are you Miss Ruby?
And some food.
Oh, Miss Ruby. Yes, that is me. Come in.
and the door just,
Oh no.
Sorry, it's a very annoying door, and it takes me a long time to open it because I'm just so weak. Because I'm old.
Right.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
I am Miss Ruby, and you are.
Do we see her or just hear the voice?
you see kind of like a stocky halfling, old halfling woman with like just like a really standard like pink nightgown on with like the little like bonnet and is like holding like one of those like little candle things.
That's
Cute.
And she looks just like strangely just happy to see people.
Hello, welcome. You brought what?
we brought hammers and nails and paint and glue and groceries.
Spinach.
Yeah, we are we are traveling through the town, and we like to help people out wherever we go. And
Just some general goods.
yes,
Well, that's very kind of you.
we heard about the fire, and we just thought we would
Oh, the fire.
help you out a
yes.
little bit and bring you some things as we're passing through.
So long ago, the fire, yes.
And if there's anything we can do that you need help with, we'd be happy to help you.
Oh, well, I would, I would appreciate that. That's very, very nice. Yes, no one's ever offered to help me before. That's, well, thank you. Yes, come on in.
Yeah, she'll lead you inside if you
Yes.
join her.
I will join her.
Yeah, so you walk in, and it's no hallway or something. It kind of opens right into what you'd imagine, what looks to be some sort of like a dining/kitchen combination. So there's a table. So she'll kind of like maybe take like some of the goods and like motion for you to like leave them on the table.
Can I get you some tea or toast
Sure, yeah.
or a banana?
You got bagels?
bagels? I have toast.
You have bagels? Oh, you have toast. Toast is fine.
Okay.
I would take some toast.
Would you
Sure.
like-
Toast is good.
Would you like a banana on the toast or just the toast?
No, please.
No,
I'm
that
fine.
sounds-
I've
I've had
a
a banana today
yeah.
already.
You have.
I have. Yes, I got
That's-
a banana split.
Oh, very nice.
And she
Thank
like
you.
turns and just like starts to collect things from the pantry, brings out some bread for you.
Miss Ruby, I had a quick question.
Yes.
I talked to Chadwick over at the General Goods. He said he came out here to check on you, to help you out.
Chadwick. Oh, I remember Chadwick. A very sweet little boy. Haven't seen him in a long time. How is he?
Generally good. Question real quick.
Yes.
The house, does it look in the inside like it's just trash?
decrepit.
Or is it like, does it feel like this place has been lived in, or is it like an old, like you stumble upon an old mansion?
It seems like she lives there.
Okay.
But it's very cluttered. You can tell that like not many people come in, but like the table itself is clean. Like there's like, like she's probably in there a lot. because she's an old lady living
Gotcha.
by herself. You'd imagine like she is in the kitchen a good bit.
Sure.
Perhaps. But yeah, as you like look around and like try to peer into like the other surrounding areas of the house, you can see like there's a lot of stuff on that table.
Hasn't
Nowhere
been
to sit
cleaned
on
in a
that
while.
couch.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sort of a thing.
It's cluttery.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so he's generally good. He said you were doing just fine. Is that true?
Can I make an insight check when I brought it up?
Sure.
Sorry, I meant to say that.
Yeah. You can roll an insight check.
It's not very good. I'm not rolling very well except for that one natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh, natural 20. 6. So.
Six.
So I don't.
So
think
she's
I
doing
know
just fine.
Yeah, she's doing just fine.
She's doing just fine.
Yes, I've been well. It's lonely. I can't really go into town anymore. It's just
Why not?
I just don't really have the energy, and just I do fine on my own here. There's really no need. But yes, there's some things that I'm struggling to keep up with. I mean, people throw things into the windows, rocks and bricks and such. The nice thing is, with the amount of bricks, I could rebuild some things, but I need cement and other
They throw
materials.
things at your house?
Yes, I mean look at it.
Monsters.
It's creepy.
Youths.
It's a creepy house. I'm an old lady who lives
It's got its
alone.
charm.
Why, thank you, dear. I appreciate you for saying that. Very kind of you. But yes, I can show you around. Most of the fire damage I haven't gotten to is in the back garden. But I can give you a tour of the rest. Please excuse the mess.
Oh, no problem.
But
That's okay.
yes, there's no need to go upstairs. Really, it's all just kind of bedroom kind of stuff. Like all that stuff is fine up there. The basement is kind of unfinished. That's where I keep a lot of like tools and just like random. It's just like kind of long-term things just stay down there. Most of what you need is going to be things that are in the backyard or in the garden already from the work that my husband was doing before he passed. So
what was that?
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry to interrupt. What was the work that he was doing?
Oh, he was working on the fence. He got a good bit of it done, but some of it is still needing repair. And then I've been trying to keep up with redoing the garden. I've gotten a good bit of it done, but, I'm able to get less and less done every day. And the shed is in ruins.
Ruined.
Yes.
Can I roll an insight check and just see, I don't know, if she's like generally telling the truth, if I even think she is Miss Ruby? Like, she just seems, I don't know. Can I just roll like a general, like, is she being truthful?
Sure.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, she seems to be telling you the truth. Like any way that she might be stumbling just seems to be,
Old
old
person,
people don't,
sure.
Gotta get the thought out. you
Sure,
know?
sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But otherwise she seems fine.
And what did the Whirlwind say? Did it say help her?
Uh-huh.
Said help her.
Okay, well, we're here to help. Is there
Thank
any
you.
what would best
Help
help
you.
you?
Well, there are, the projects, but it seems pretty late for you to come here to work on those.
Oh,
Oh, we're fine.
But
We are-
I can
we are
show
night
you
owls.
around in the meantime.
Please.
Yes.
The grand tour.
Well, but bless you for coming and be willing to help. Yes, me and my husband, Oscar, and she points to, a portrait of of an elderly man on the wall.
Nice.
There. Oh, Oscar would be so grateful too. I'll let him know that you came and helped. And she goes, okay, well, this way, let's show you this again, the main level. I'm sorry, it's very messy around here. Not much time to clean.
But yeah, it's like very there's just like a lot of like old like papers and documents, a lot of like framed like photos, like old family photos. Maybe you can see some that are like her and her husband, or like maybe just her, just different figures you're unfamiliar with. Everyone roll a perception check.
If you don't mind me asking, Miss Ruby, natural 20.
Natural
Oh.
20.
What is
Yeah,
happening?
there's a cabinet that looks like it would have served as like kind of like one of those like wine rack things at some point. But there's really nothing in it. It's just like a bunch of like crumpled up papers and just like random like writing utensils and like some glassware and stuff like that. And then, but there's also a lot of like pictures, and you see one in the middle that is of her and who you would recognize as Oscar, her husband. And then in the middle, there's a small boy. This is when they were a little bit younger. And as you look closely, especially with the natural 20, you can see like it's, this is not like from this town. Like this was like from, you would assume from before. And then underneath, there's like a little placard that says a year, 908. 908.
You're 908.
908. And
A year.
it says,
Wait.
and it says
1908 or
Ruby,
908?
and it's
908.
yeah, it says 908. Ruby,
Because our world is just crazy.
That's just so crazy.
comma, Oscar, Ruby, Peter.
Miss Ruby,
Yes.
was this your son in this photo?
That little Peter right there.
Oh, yes. Peter.
Oh, bless you, Juniper.
Yes.
Thank you. It's very dusty in here.
Little Peter William Pennyfarthing.
I got Laura.
No, remember when we used to do that? You sneeze.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. Me and
Yeah.
Josiah. We stopped it for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
time someone
sneeze
Why
and you,
did we do that?
I don't
because it was like
someone
there was
did
like
it
a
once.
newscaster or like a
Oh, yeah,
sportscaster
they
who
did
did
it.
it.
That's right.
Yeah.
He was like trying to
Sorry.
talk about something, and he was like, Chew, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Sorry,
on
Josiah,
air.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's right. That's funny.
Anyways.
Yes, little Peter William Pennyfarthing. That was him.
What?
Way
Where
back
is
then.
he? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, he went missing a long time ago
Oh dear.
when he was still a young boy, and we looked for him for a long time, and just
Oh.
we feared the worst, and
Oh.
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
But that is, it's in the past.
Oh
Mm.
yes. Well, I'm very.
We
sorry.
can't do anything but remember and move forward.
Yes.
That is true. So how can we help?
Oh, well, thank you for asking. Well, there are a few projects. Some have been, some still need finished. But it does seem pretty late. But if you want to start, I guess.
We're night owls.
Yeah, we really love to work
We
at
would
night.
love to help.
Oh, perfect. I've always been something of a night owl myself. But yes, let me show you. So yes, we've seen some of these rooms already. Yes, very messy. I apologize. Let's make our way into the garden again. Excuse the mess. And she kind of like leads you through kind of like a back door.
As we walk, can I just sort of walk up next to her? Miss Ruby.
Yes.
We heard some strange things about you on the way in.
Oh.
Of course, I didn't believe it, but it was very odd. I wonder how this got started. There was a rumor that you, I don't know, would eat people.
Oh, I'm sure someone has made up
How
some
did that
grand
start?
Hansel and Gretel tale.
Yeah.
Well, again,
Yes.
I understand. I'm an old lady who lives in a beaten down house far away from the main village, and that's going to come with its own legends, whether they be true or false,
Oh.
honoring or dishonoring, and that's just how that happens. I don't hold it against anybody. I imagine if I were in their shoes, I'd be coming up with all sorts of stories about the crazy old lady who lives just outside of town.
Oh, well, I don't think you're crazy. Don't worry.
Oh, well, thank you for saying that, dear. But I am old, so maybe I am a little bit crazy.
A little crazy there, a little crazy.
Anyway, let's
this way is the garden. And as she like leads you like past like through the living room, roll a perception check, everybody.
Not
10.
terrible. 15.
14.
Yeah. It doesn't need to roll very high to, for you to see. Just as you're walking through, there's a staircase that goes downstairs, and there's one that kind of like from the back would go upstairs. And she kind of motions to those and be like,
Yeah, so this is the rest of the house. It just goes upstairs or downstairs, but there's no need to go up or down there, really. Again, my husband, who left a lot of these projects, all the tools and everything are still outside that you need.
So
and you brought some supplies yourself.
Yeah, do you
so
need
it should be fine.
do you need any hammers?
hammers?
You have hammers here?
We do have hammers.
Okay.
They're outside.
Okay, just checking.
Count.
Any
there
kinda
are many hammers. More.
hammers, nails. You got
There-
nails.
Yeah, we actually have quite a few hammers.
Generally, a good amount of tools. Rope, maybe.
Yes,
Mm.
we do have some
Okay.
rope. Yes,
You know what? I was just trying to
we
go
have a
with the
lot
basics.
of tools.
Great. That's great. I'm so happy with the amount of tools you have.
And she kind of like stops and like holds her head for a second.
Oh dear.
Are you all right?
Are you okay?
Do you need some healing or something?
No, it's fine. I just get these every now and then. I just get a little bit of a headache. It will pass soon, but ugh, my goodness. All right, well, let's show you around to the garden.
Yes, the
Yes.
tools and everything.
Yes, so many tools back there. There are like, there are a lot of like sections, but some of them are very overgrown, so it's hard to see like past them. But it's you can tell at least from peering down in one direction that there seems to be like some divisions between like different sections of like vegetation or whatever. This is a very expansive garden, though. It's a lot bigger than you would have pictured from looking from the front of the house. Just a collection of just scattered about like rakes and hoes and just like wheelbarrows, and like there's like gardening tools everywhere as well.
Wow, so they spent a lot of time out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's, like I said, it's a little bit of a mess, but there's been a lot of unfinished projects. So
Oh, it's all right.
Yes,
no
and you can kind of
worries.
see like where the fencing like stops being new and it's just like broken past there. And then you can see way off in the distance at the like there's like kind of like this path between the different garden sections that you can kind of see down a little bit and very dimly. Just with the moonlight, you can see there's like what should be a shed, but it's like the whole roof is caved in and there's like splintered off like boards off to the sides. Like it's pretty much fully destroyed and just all ashy. It looks like it was just on fire. It was put out, but it was like, yeah.
It's still burning.
Okay, so what do you want us to do back here? You want us to finish the fence?
yes, if you want to get started with that now, of course. But if you'd like to wait until morning, I totally understand. You can just come back tomorrow.
Totally fine. We can knock it out tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, very excellent. Well, let me get some light on for you back here.
You can see there are like on like poles every now and then. You can see there's like some string lights that kind of go and like line over top of these paths that go between the very highly overgrown sections of vegetables in this garden. So she goes ahead and flips a switch on the first pole that's there, and it's a very they're like those like bulb lights on the string. It's very warm. It's like a very deep like amber orange light. There's not many bulbs though, and a lot of them are broken or burnt out, so it's like just very dim like amber lighting. Like it barely even helps, but it's better than nothing.
Edna's gonna kind of look down at Juniper, kind of give her a little bit of an elbow. So, hey, the observatory wants you to garden as the
It's
task.
kind of special, huh?
I know. I was gonna say that's
I
right up your
know.
alley.
I know. That's pretty nice.
Oh,
but I guess
gardening. If you want to do that, that's fine. But yeah, I could. That's
Well,
something
general
that's-
cleanup. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
generally good to clean up everything, I suppose.
Yes.
would you like
generally
us to
good.
fix that shed back there too?
Sure. I mean, when you get to it, yes. Any bit helps.
Okay.
But yes, you're the first, I guess, group that I've seen here. So
Okay, well, we'll
there's
get
a lot to
started on the
do.
fence right over here.
Sure.
I go
All
over to the
right.
fence.
I will be I will be inside. Maybe I'll make some refreshments, but then I might also go to bed.
You can go to
because-
bed. That's
Is
fine.
it still raining?
No, at this point the rain has probably cleared.
Okay.
Yeah. The rain has cleared. I'm the DM and I'm definitively saying that the rain has cleared.
I'm the DM and I can choose.
Yeah.
All right. I
Maybe.
guess I just look at Ace and I'm like, I guess we're just going to build a fence.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it can't be that hard, right? We just
Yeah.
copy what we've seen before, and I built some stuff
you've built
before,
some stuff.
so yeah, it should be fun.
All right.
Yeah, Ace is probably good at building.
All right. Well, yes, you guys do look like very strong young men. More than capable. All right. I will go in, maybe prep some refreshments, and maybe I'll go to bed early. It is getting kind of late.
And she,
Good
heads-
night, Miss Ruby.
heads back to the door that you guys came out of and just closes it.
Thank you, Miss Ruby.
Yeah.
Well, she's not.
I mean, she
nearly
seems
as-
normal other than the headache thing, which is kind of normal anyway.
It's weird that
so-
everyone thinks. I swear, though, Chadwick had something wrong with him. That's why I'm a little on edge right now.
I know. I feel like I'm nervous,
He had
but
something.
she seems lovely.
He had some sort of charm or curse in his brain.
Maybe it had nothing to do with Miss Ruby. Maybe it was just on the way there or on the way back or something.
Let's
The
just
house is cursed?
help her and get out of here. It's
Yeah.
kinda
Okay.
weird.
All right.
All
All right. All right.
So you guys, there's really nowhere to go except down this first path that's in between these two overgrown vegetable plots, but then as you get to kind of the cross section where the next one, you can kind of look over to the side and there's just, it's just so many different sections and they're all pretty overgrown. It's very hard to see super far except down the one side of the garden where everything kind of is. But then the shed, you can see a part of it, and then you'd have to go to the left, and you can't really see past there.
So
Everything's
it sort
very
of
overgrown.
obscures your view depending
Yeah.
on where you are.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Nerve-wracking.
And then the lights don't go too far, so they only go about halfway to where the shed is, and you can imagine it's it's about 50 yards. It's
Oh, wow.
expansive.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's a big backyard.
it's a big backyard.
Well, she does sort of live in the middle of nowhere.
That's true.
Mhm.
She has the room.
Okay. Edna's gonna just sort of look around and start collecting and organizing all the tools
All right.
for everyone.
So roll a perception check.
Oh man. Sad. 10.
10. All right. You start to you just pick up things that you find, little hand tools for gardening, and you might find some more hammers, a saw maybe. Just various things that you're just doing your best, fumbling around, picking up in the dark. You can't see everything very well, so some tools you just kind of miss. Maybe you kick one and you can tell, oh, I'm not seeing everything. But yeah.
She's just gonna be muttering to herself. So many tools. So many tools.
Edna, how many hammers over there?
You know, I'm fine. It's all good.
Hammers for
It's
everyone,
good.
maybe?
It's good. It's good.
Hammers forever.
Hammers for everyone.
Are there scissors for everyone?
Maybe I'll get some hammers and
You do
give
see
it one
a
to
pair of
everyone.
shears.
So everyone has a hammer.
Everyone has a hammer.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. We definitely need this many hammers. This many hammers.
Everyone roll a perception check as she starts to hand you tools.
Dirty 20. Just kidding.
Bad.
18.
18.
18.
Your hammer has blood on it.
My hammer has blood on it.
No.
My
Juniper's
hammer
hammer
has
has blood on
Sorry.
it.
You just rolled a bad perception check and then
I don't know. Maybe he was talking about.
Friends?
what?
Friends.
Uh-huh.
There's blood on my hammer.
Did you hit someone with it?
Yes, Cal. I just
Wait.
hit someone
know,
and
I'm
you
just
missed
joking.
it. Okay. There's blood on this hammer.
Like-
Where?
a
Like on the head of
human
it?
Blood,
Like on the head of the
or-
hammer? Or like on the handle?
Yeah, it's on the head.
Wait.
Does it
Can you
look
tell?
fresh or old?
It's dripping.
Can you
That's
tell?
some fresh
I'm going to
blood.
look around for a body.
Well,
It's gonna be hard
is
to
it
see
animal
in this
blood?
place.
Maybe it's animal blood. Maybe she had to kill a chicken or something.
Yeah,
I
Ace.
smell it.
Check this out. Ace is hunted stuff. He knows animal blood, right?
Can I roll to see if I happen to know what kind of blood this might be?
You can roll a nature check.
12.
12. Just drippy red liquid.
I'm gonna.
In fact, you lost the idea that it might be blood. It's just liquid now.
I'm going
Well, I
to.
mean, you know.
kidding.
I'm going to immediately kind of start looking around and see if I can see anything. And like I'm also looking to see if there are any just like alive animals nearby or any like creatures that might be nearby.
Yeah, roll a perception check. An investigation check.
14.
14. Yeah, you don't really see like any animals or any, I don't know, dead people, like, you know.
Sure, right, yes. Do I see like, where did you find the hammers, Edna?
Edna has been walking away towards the shed, so she's not over there anymore.
Edna!
Wait, you're
What?
going into the dark alone?
Well,
Hold
she
on.
started look, you know, where she can keep you guys in sight, in eye distance, but like looking over, kind of leaning over to see what else is over there, just kind of taking a look. She's not walking too far. She's just looking around.
Where did you find the hammers?
They were just on the ground. Yours was right over there. And she points to the little section near the garden that she found it on the ground.
I'm gonna go over there and see, and like see if there's like a pool of blood or any evidence of anything there.
You don't see anything like that. If anything, you find just more tools.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna look over, like, where the shed is and the other side that they probably can't see. Like, I want to walk further enough that I can see the area that was obscured for my vision.
So you're going to, like, are you, like, walking up to the shed, or?
No, I just
Okay.
want to see it, like, just so I can get a clearer sight, but not
Okay.
where I would feel nervous to be away from my friends.
Okay.
And just kind of take a look and kind of look around, see if I notice anything.
Okay. Are you, like, you're walking slowly, are you being stealthy, or are you, like, are you just
I'm
trying
not-
to,
I don't
you're just,
think
like,
I'm-
walking around, just.
Yeah, I'm just walking around.
Okay. Yeah, you walk towards like the next like kind of section that you'd have to like turn to like see anything, and you just see more like overgrown stuff. You see like an overturned like wheelbarrow there as well. And you see just a couple more tools. You see more broken down fencing, and like the fencing of like the garden itself is also just completely fallen at that point. So like stuff is like growing outside of it.
I look back and double check that I can still see my friends.
Yeah, you can still see them. They're still
Okay.
there.
All right, good.
And then do you continue like walking towards the shed?
I have a ring made of copper on my pointer finger.
Like if I'm saying the shed is like 50 yards away, how close do you think you'd walk there?
Well, I wasn't going to walk yet. I
Okay.
think I'm going to
You're just going to the first divided section then?
Well, I'm going to stay at that crossroads area where
Okay.
I can see my friends.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lift up this ring that I have on my pointer finger. It's made of copper and it's sort of like twisted around and comes up to a little sort of symbol on the top. Nothing too fancy, but because it's made of copper wire, I use it to cast my message spells. And I use it and I point my pointer finger at Juniper, who I can see, just so I don't have to yell too far. And it's a cantrip, so I think this is a normal practice that she usually does. And I cast message, and I just kind of whisper, I can see the shed. Should I check it out? Should we wait? I mean, maybe it's just animal blood. I don't know. Should we be nervous about this?
Can I respond?
To a message, you should
I
be
think I
able to,
can, right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think we can be a little bit nervous, but let's check out this shed together.
I'll start walking back to the front, my friends.
Well, okay. I can come there.
Okay.
We'll come. Come on, Cal, Ace. Let's go check out that shed before we get started.
I guess we're going to the shed now.
Okay.
All right.
What were you doing when she was walking that way? You guys were just standing there?
I mean, yeah, I was probably still standing there with my hammer. Maybe check the others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was only one that like looked a little suspicious because yeah. So are you guys walking up to the shed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does somebody want to open the door?
I mean, yeah, I guess the whole roof's caved in, so we're not going to
Okay,
see
you go
much.
ahead. You open the door.
Fine. I'll open the door.
Okay, good.
And I walk up and try to open the door.
And the door kind of like, you know, you struggle with it a bit, kind of like stuck, but then you yank it hard enough and it does open. And inside there is an old man, just like tied up, and he's gagged, and you can tell he's been there for a while, and he's just like,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Are you okay? I immediately get down on my knees and like start untying him. Or I take the gag off. Are you okay?
Oh, I've been here for so long.
Who did this? Did Miss Ruby do this to you?
Every night. I don't know what happened to her. Every night. It's every night now.
What is every night, bud?
You should have come here. You shouldn't have
Okay,
come
what's
here.
every night, friend?
And he sees the lights flicker and turn off behind you.
You have to run. You have to run.
No.
We can't leave. We can't leave him here.
We gotta
right?
help.
We can
can't
help you.
leave
We can
you.
help you.
Guys,
Leave me.
well, I need to know what's going on, my friend.
You have to run.
I
What
know
did she
that.
do? What happened to her? What
This
did she
guy's
do
no
to
help.
you?
Stone. The stone. The stone.
And then he passes out.
The stone?
Yeah, do you know something about the stone, Juniper?
Startled, okay.
The stone! It sounded like you were going to call back to something.
Oh my gosh! I was like, oh, what, did I
Oh,
miss
she
something
knows something.
big?
I
Oh
was
my
going,
gosh.
the stone? What is that?
The stone! Anyone got anything? Anyways. Okay.
Do you think it's the stones that the little boys are throwing?
Oh, could be.
Leave me here.
Wait, I thought he
It's a
passed
stone.
out.
Yeah, he's back.
He,
Oh my gosh.
Did you? Were you still in the shed? I thought you
I
left.
mean, no, we never left. You said he passed out.
Oh, that's right. I did say
He's
that.
awake again.
I forgot.
Oh my gosh, you woke up so fast. Sir, are you okay?
Sir,
Stay
are
with
you
us
okay?
this time. Stay with us this time.
And he passes out again.
If only we were distracted by your stupid stone comment, Juniper, we could have talked to him.
I'm
gotten
gonna
some more
try and
information.
go over and pick him up and pick him up so we can bring him with us.
Okay. So you roll a strength check to see if you can pick him up. Oh,
I am
sorry.
terrible at this, so as I do
Moses.
it, I'm gonna call to my friends. Guys, I need some help. I'm not very strong.
Give him the old razzle-dazzle.
A natural one with
Roll-
a negative two.
no.
Negative
Wait,
one.
roll it with an advantage because I'm helping you.
No, you just roll on your own, pal.
Yeah, roll on your own, pal.
Roll on your own, pal.
She's just talking
roll
like
on
a
your own,
1920s
pal.
gangster now.
What a
Why
roll,
don't you
pal.
just roll it on your own, pal?
Give him right in the kisser. I'm gonna take him and I'm gonna
Sock him right in the kiss.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna grab him.
All right, we're back in it. Am I rolling a strength check?
Yes, you're rolling a strength check.
Why don't you find your
5.
5.
You put the 2 weakest people in here to
All
do
right,
this.
Cal, you gonna give it a whirl?
No.
Yeah, Ace would help. You can roll with advantage.
It's just my
Well,
strength is
he's your
negative
character.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll roll with advantage. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. 14.
14. Okay. Yeah, you can kind of like between you and Ace, you can kind of hoist him up. Do you want to try to and you want to try to leave the shed with him?
I don't know. I'm not picking it up. Ace is picking him up. And
Here.
Is he okay? What do we do?
I don't know, Juniper. You're the person who knows about medicine and stuff.
That's
I only
true.
know a little bit about medicine and stuff.
Well, I know nothing.
Sir, sir, I like shake him. Shake him. Sir, wake up, sir.
Yeah, nice. That's gonna help. And I'm
Okay,
gonna
all
run
right,
out.
let's
get out.
I'm gonna
We
run
have to
out of
run.
the shed.
Yeah.
Okay.
We start dragging him out, following.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
I would assume.
You try to drag him out of the shed.
Yeah,
so
we're
as
gonna
you,
try and
as
bring
you
him with
turn
us.
and leave the shed, the lights like flicker, and then they flicker again, and the door swings open, the back door that you guys came through.
Of the
and-
shed or of the house?
Of the house.
Got it. Sorry.
And you see Ruby just walking out in the distance. And then the lights flicker again, and then she just like books it into one of the corridors, like between the garden sections.
Oh my god.
She's
Wait,
in the
she's
in the tall grass.
She's like a speedy old lady now. That's terrifying.
Wait, are we supposed to help her? How are we going to help her?
I don't know.
I think we might need to defeat her.
Well, maybe that's actually helping her.
We have to set her free of her curse.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get this guy to safety somewhere.
Where is that?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, Cal, you're pretty quiet over there. Do you have any ideas?
I have no ideas. I'm just following you guys. I'm gonna look around for her.
You're gonna look for her?
Yeah, because I was in front of everyone. I ran out
Miss
first.
Ruby.
Why are you saying it like that? Because we need to find her. But that's so creepy.
I'm
You don't
just
say
calling
it
her.
like that.
Oh, okay. Miss Ruby. Is that better?
At this point, she like pops out of like the next section, so like a little like one section closer to you guys, and like in the lights are like still kind of like they are like pulsing, but like still glow a little bit, and she's standing right under one of them, and her mouth starts to move, but you hear this voice.
You shouldn't have come here.
Oh.
Books it again in the garden.
Oh dear.
All right, I turn to everyone.
That's
I'm
so
like,
scary.
Okay, look, this is kind of spooky, okay? But also, let's
yeah,
remember that the
yeah.
only way out of here is we need to help her somehow.
Okay.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right.
Oh,
How do we
need to-
help her?
Oh, she seems like maybe she's possessed. So maybe we need to get whoever's possessing her away.
I like your thinking.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyone
so what
have
do we do?
have some ability to stop a curse?
Nope,
because I
not
don't
at
have
all.
that. All right. Okay.
Ace, got anything up your sleeve?
You see her cross again, a section closer to you.
Oh no.
Ace.
I think he was saying something about the stone.
Oh yeah.
The stone.
Yeah, maybe the stone is maybe
Can
to
I
break
make
a
a
curse, or
history-
maybe we hit her over the head with it. I don't know.
Can I make like a history check if I remember hearing anything about a stone?
Sure.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can see any sort of stone garden ornament, something that maybe may be out there. And as we do this, can we be scooting away from the garden, if that's all right with y'all?
Yeah.
Like around the edge to get away from
Okay,
the
so
house
around
and
the
the
edge.
garden
Okay.
in general.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8.
For history check.
If I know anything else.
You don't remember hearing anything about a stone?
Did I see any stones in the house?
You didn't see any stones in the rooms that she showed you.
We should go upstairs. She said not to go upstairs.
That's true. She did say to go upstairs, and usually the things are upstairs or
Right.
downstairs in all the books I've read.
Well, what do we do with
Okay,
Oscar?
so we
What do we
should
do
go-
with him?
I don't know. Just leave him.
Oh, no, we can't leave
Well,
him.
it's not like
this guy?
he's still alive. Maybe he does.
Yeah,
she
he's
doesn't want to
chilling.
kill him.
Okay. And I look around and I find one of those big old wheelbarrows, and I just carefully just set him inside the wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay,
he won't be
so you
seen.
run back into
Sure.
the section where you
Well, is there a wheelbarrow nearby on the way over towards the house?
So there's one about I guess halfway towards the shed. The shed you would have turned, and you saw one overturned one, and then there was also another one closer to the house.
Okay, whichever one is closer.
So the
to
one that's
us.
halfway to the house.
Yeah.
Like kind of smack dab in the middle of the garden.
Okay. Well, maybe. I don't know. Is there a
She
large-
crosses again.
Okay.
Okay, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Let's go inside.
Go, 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 go,
And
go.
run up to the door.
I run towards the house.
So
Do
you're
you
all
guys drop
booking,
him?
You're
Yeah.
You're the one holding him. I'm not holding him.
Come
Ace
on,
is also
Eddie.
holding him,
Eddie,
so
come on.
you tell us what Ace does.
Just
yeah.
forget
if
it,
you guys,
come on.
Ace will drop it and run.
Forgetting
Screw that guy.
guy.
Okay. She goes after her friend. Oh, guys, this is so bad.
Why is that bad?
Because we're leaving this guy to die.
No, we're not because he's
No,
just been
he's fine.
tied up in there. She's kept him
Nah,
alive.
So
he's fine.
are you talking or are you running?
No, yeah, we're running.
She's
I'm
he's
running.
fine.
Yeah, so you're booking into the
running.
house, and then you
Oh.
hear behind you you hear it.
That's actually so
You-
scary.
It's like Pennywise.
You look over your shoulder, and you just see her with a pair of hedge shears over her head, just
Scissors for everyone was a terrible idea. Everything's about scissors for
It all
everyone, and
comes
if it's a
back
good
to
or a bad
scissors for
idea.
everyone. Not for her.
This is not helping the scissors for everyone campaign.
She's running with Don't run with scissors. Don't
Okay,
you
so we
know?
run through the house, and I'm gonna just
Yeah.
try
yeah.
and run
As you're
upstairs.
approaching the door, she is gaining on you. Are you?
Okay, yeah, I run
Yeah.
upstairs.
Okay, so you guys just book it upstairs.
Yep.
Okay.
Or I do.
I'm gonna try to throw a chair towards the door. I'm trying to tear things down behind us as we're running inside to
Yeah.
stop him a little
Okay.
bit, slow it down a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bookcase, anything.
You just run into the house and you quickly try to throw some things down, and then she gets right up to that clear door. She's just and then just runs off to the side, so you don't see where she goes.
Okay, run upstairs. Run upstairs. Go, go.
Okay. I've drawn my dagger now.
Okay.
My only weapon.
Oh yeah, I take my staff out.
So you get upstairs and you just find a hall that kind of goes down, and there are 2 doors on one side, and there are 2 doors on the other.
There's a lot of rooms.
Should we each take a room?
No.
All right. No, well, we need to find whatever this is.
Okay, we go into
need
the
to find
first
a
door on
stone.
the left.
I just follow Juniper.
Fine, yeah. I
I burst into the room. The first door on the left.
Ace is with us, right?
First door on the left, it's a bathroom.
Okay, I go to the next one.
I'm gonna be looking for the stone.
Any kind
Okay.
of stones
Okay.
or
In the bathroom,
altars or anything like that.
Yeah, you rummage through the whole restroom, nothing. Or
Okay.
the bathroom, yeah.
Next room.
Next room on the left is a.
That's the one I'll check.
That's the one you'll check.
Aren't we all
okay.
going in the
When
same
she
room?
goes in the bathroom.
When she goes in
When
the
I
bathroom.
notice it's a bathroom, I run to the next
Okay,
one.
Yeah.
okay,
Okay. So
okay,
you run
okay.
to you run to the next one, and she's rummaging through the bathroom, and it's kind of like a study, but it's very it's so messy, and there's just like books laying around everywhere, but they're also like stuffed in the shelves and like kind of falling out of the shelves because there's just like way too many books. And then there's like kind of a small desk on one side of the room, and then there's like kind of a larger table in the middle, and they're all covered in books. Joe, you walked in there first. Roll me a perception check.
Oh, bad. 5.
I would be going in there too.
Yeah, so you can roll perception check too then.
Oh,
Chip.
bad.
So you guys just see like
6.
Yeah, you just see like tables covered in books. Some of them are closed, some of them are open. You just see like books everywhere.
Anything that resembles a rock?
A rock. You don't see like anything that looks like a rock. It looks like a bunch of
Or
books and
stone
papers.
or
Are you just looking for a rock and then leaving, or like how thorough of a sweep are you doing in here?
I'll yank some of the cloths off the tables if there's stuff covering the tables.
There's no like cloths. Like I said, they're all just books covering the table.
Okay.
Some of them are open, some of them are closed.
Then no, I just run out.
All right.
I'll go to the next room too.
Yeah, I'll meet up with them at this point and do that same.
So you meet up with them to go into the next room. The next room is a bedroom. It's like very nicely made, and it's like decorated like it's supposed to be for like a child, and it's very clean in there, and everything is very orderly.
Except he wasn't here.
And it looks like kind of like an older,
She might just take care of it.
like fashion stuff. But yeah, it's just a room that's like set up for like a young toddler.
It's like
maybe.
they think that the kid is gonna come back, but the son is gone.
Is there a rock in there?
There's not a rock in there. You check everywhere. There's not a rock. It's just.
I run out to the hallway and I go, we should have gone downstairs. And all the books, it's always in the creepy basement.
Well, she also told us not to come up here, so I just thought maybe I don't know.
She also told us not to go downstairs.
If
I brush past them and run down.
Yeah. So do you go to the next room?
Yeah, there's one more room.
So
right?
there's one more room, and it's like it's like a master bedroom. So it's like
Her room.
double the size. It's her room. Or you would assume, yeah. And it's one side of the bed is made, the other isn't.
Is there anything in the room?
Is there a rock in there?
There's not a rock in there.
Son of a bitch, there's no rocks in
Is
this
there
place.
anything made of stone?
She
She said stone.
I mean,
It
yeah,
wasn't
there might be like a
necessarily rock.
paperweight in there
Okay,
or
but
something on
nothing
like
that
a
seems
writing desk, but it's not
meaningful.
like.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Okay. So my thought is probably that she might be back in the house by now because we've been up here for a while. So I don't really know if we can go downstairs to the
So we
basement.
should probably not
I
start
run to
talking.
the
We should probably
window.
do something.
I run to the window and see if she's outside.
You look outside and you don't see anything. Just the lights continuing to flicker, and then you hear a pounding at the front door.
Okay. Can we make it?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Maybe it's just the kids that were throwing stones.
Oh, for sure.
Just kidding. Let's go. I run downstairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
run.
run.
I
You run downstairs?
as fast
Yeah,
as
yeah.
possible.
You see her, and she's way too short for this to be possible. But you see her face in like the windows, like at the top of the door, just, and then the face disappears,
Oh my gosh.
Hi, no one's home.
That's
and the
so
pounding
creepy.
of the door continues. As you run down, I want everyone to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, no.
14.
Try to give my character some constitution this
I have
time because that's normally what
14?
I do.
11.
11.
2 11s.
Twins.
Twinsies.
Wait, so you guys get down there, and Ace is ready to go. He's looking around. The three of you just have pounding headaches.
Yep,
Oh,
that's
no.
it. That's it.
Oh no.
Ooh, ow. Ow, why does my head hurt?
My head hurts as well.
It's happening to us. Whatever she did to Chadwick, it's happening
guys-
to us.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. We need to find this
And you
rock.
each take 2 points of psychic damage.
Oh my gosh.
You guys level 1. I'm not used to it.
Me neither. I have so few
I
hit
was
points.
casting spells like I was like higher level, and then I was like, oh wait a minute, I only have like 2 spell slots.
So in the basement, you get down to the bottom of the steps, and there is kind of a main room that's like full of like just like random clutter. There's like some more tools down there, and there are also like a bunch of like bankers boxes or like that type of like there's like storage boxes down there basically.
rocks?
I'm sorry.
Are there any
hilarious
rocks?
that we keep
There's-
see
You
any
don't
rocks?
see just a rock
Yeah.
centrally in the room, okay? Well, I'm just telling you what you do see right now when you walk down is you see a bunch of boxes, and you see like some stacked up tools, and like they're like
Tools, great.
mounted on the
rocks!
wall as well. And then there's like 2 rooms that like are off on either side, so there's 2 doors like kind of like towards the back of the wall.
Okay. We go in there. I'm gonna go in there and
Okay.
see if I can find
Which
anything.
one do you go? Didn't he say there's 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the one to the right.
And I go to the left.
Okay.
And I stand in the middle and go, let me know what happens.
And what does Ace do?
Okay, and Ace will probably stay outside too, with like ears open. So you go to the with he's got
With,
their
like, ears.
He's got ears. And you run into the room on the right, or
I went to the one on the right.
So
I went to the one on the right. He
You
went to
went
the one on the
left. I
left.
went left.
okay,
Yeah.
so Joe goes into the room to the left, and you see
My
just
name's
like
Cal, but thanks.
yeah, you see Cal runs in there and sees roll a perception check.
Perception.
11.
11. You see like laundry machines and
What is that, a laundry machine?
you see like some like
this
cleaning.
lady does her laundry?
You see like cleaning supplies, and they're like old-fashioned laundry machines. They're like, yeah. You
Sounds like a washboard.
yeah. There's like a washboard there too, and like there's like a lot of clothes down there, and then they're like piled up all over the floor too. So there's just a lot of
It's
clothes.
horrifying.
Yeah. And then you walk into the room on the right.
Yes.
Laura's character.
Edna.
Edna.
It's
I wanted to
episode
say
1. It's episode
Ezra.
1.
We're
for some
learning, we're
reason.
learning.
Edna runs into the room on the right and sees just more storage boxes, but your headache is intensified in this room.
In this room.
Do you cry
And there's
out?
you see like more and more boxes, and then you see like a large, like reinforced with a steel and locked chest, kind of like at the back of the room.
She goes, you guys, there's something back here. It's making my headache worse. But I think it's the answer.
I run in there.
Cal! I run in there as well.
All right, roll
And
a
Ace?
Ace.
Stay put.
Okay, Ace stays put.
No,
You just
Ace,
watch
come
for
on
her.
back here.
Make sure that if she's coming.
Yeah.
Sound the alarm.
My ears are open.
Good. And I pat him on the back and I run in.
I have open ears.
What do we roll?
Everyone roll a perception check.
Perception.
A lot of perception
Oh,
checks today.
That's
13.
such trash. 7.
7.
12.
13.
13. All right. Well, yeah. Your headaches are like more intensified as you look around, and yeah, you see the same thing that I just described to her, and then there's like the chest, like kind of in the middle there.
There's a chest.
I grab Cal on the arm and shove him towards us. I was like, pick the lock. It's got to be
Is there a
in
lock
there.
on it?
There's a lock on it.
Okay, then yeah, I'll try and first off just see if the lock is unlocked, and if it's not, then I'll pick it.
It's locked.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I'll pick it, or I'll try to.
All right. So roll a I think it's like a thieves tools check, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll
Roll
just Dex plus proficiency.
Dex plus proficiency bonus. Yes. Go for it.
Ooh, 21.
Nice.
21.
This is an
21.
easy Stetson's Model 4
Yeah, so you-
lock.
it's like-
I've done this a million times.
Yeah. So
Your dad would be proud.
despite your headache, you kind of struggle for a little bit, and with all the picks in there, and like one of them breaks, but you have another one.
Can I add a little flair?
Sure, go
So
for it.
My, I didn't really explain, but since over the last year, I've had to use my tools a couple times. I actually exchanged my earring for like this little just like lock picking tool that kind of just sits in my ear, almost like goes through it like a nail.
Uh-huh.
But I just like pull it out,
Oh, that's
Nice.
funny. Nice.
like sits in my ear.
Yeah.
so cool.
So, like,
Yeah, I'm so cool like
yeah,
that.
you use it. You're like using an initial set, and then like one of the pieces breaks, and everyone's like, and then you just like pull one out of your
Yep,
ear,
that's
and then
right.
go back in, and it just
And I call it Lou.
you call
I'm
it
like,
Lou?
here we go, Lou. And I,
He names his tools.
Of course he does.
do you not? All right. Sorry, I'm doing it.
All right.
The Stetson's has a 5-second break. You have to wait until you hear the hold on. Now.
And then yeah, the lock opens, and then you're able to open the chest.
Okay, and what's in this? Is there a rock in
Yeah.
there?
So inside the chest, there are like some cloths and like papers and like some books. And as you kind of like dig and rummage through around those, you find a small stone that's glowing purple.
Y'all, I found
and
the rock.
The headache is worse. You take another 2 points.
Oh, no.
Should we destroy it? Do you
I'm
think?
gonna slam it on the ground.
Yeah.
Does nothing but a burst of energy.
Oh, heck.
What is this thing? What is it? Someone look
I
at
don't
it.
know.
You then hear a
Oh, my God.
I say, Ace, come in the room, lock the door.
all right. Ace comes into the room and does his best to like bar the door.
Use your rope.
Starts tying
Rope the
rope.
door closed.
Rope it to what? There's nothing.
I don't know,
tie it?
man. Rope it to freaking Edna.
I'm gonna grab the rock from him and sort of like investigate and see if I can see what this is.
Okay.
can I take some sort of
you can
check and
roll,
identify it?
You can roll an Arcana check.
I'm gonna take out my quarterstaff and cast Shillelagh on it.
What did that do?
It makes it more powerful.
The
It
rock?
allows just being ready. No. It makes
her
my staff
staff.
powerful.
Oh,
It allows you to attack with your wisdom modifier. 7.
7. It's clearly a very magical rock, and it's painful.
I hold it out to myself. What is this thing? What is it? You guys.
Do you just
Put it on the ground. Put it on the ground. I'll attack it with
I
magic.
I drop it.
I'm gonna attack it with
clutch my
magic.
head.
And so I take my Shillelagh staff, hoping that maybe magic damage will do something, and I whack it.
with the magic damage? Okay. Whack it with magic damage. I'm trying to process here.
I can't. I just tried to time it so perfectly with the music. With
with the magic damage. That was great. That was so great. That was so great. You did a
funny.
great job.
All right.
Yes, with magic damage.
Ace is like pushing bookshelves against the door as you whack it with your magic staff. And go ahead and roll to hit it.
Roll to hit it?
Yes.
With a rock, right? So it's not gonna be hard to hit, right?
I don't
We'll
know.
see how hard it is to hit.
Dirty 20.
She swings at it.
All right,
and
that
moves.
hits it.
Oh, dang it.
All right, and then roll your
damage.
damage.
Guys, you gotta do magic damage. 5.
5 points of damage. All right, it's
How
still
does it
there.
look?
It's still there,
Is it bloodied?
and it's gleaming.
Well, there's not much I can do. Please break it quick.
You can't do any magic damage?
No, I can't do any magic damage. I
Oh
have
my
pocket knives.
Wait, what again? What did Oscar say again about the rock specifically? He said we need to find it or destroy
just said-
He just said the stone.
The stone.
What did he say?
He
The
literally
stone.
said,
Do you have any
"It's the
spells or
stone."
anything, Eddie?
I don't have any attack spells.
Eddie?
I only have a dagger.
Ace?
I don't
Juniper,
know.
just swing at it again.
Okay, I'll hit it again.
We've got this little goblin girl.
Ace
just
doesn't have any
going
magic.
She
ham
hit
on
it and then goes, someone do it. That worked. Someone else hit it. I'll let her hit it again.
I'll hit it again.
Don't
Is
you
it? It's a magical staff. Is it only magical if you use it?
No, it's imbued with nature
Yeah.
power.
Uh,
So
well, this is Ace talking. Can I try it?
Why?
It doesn't matter. Someone just hit the thing.
Sure.
Just tries to whack it.
Do you even know what the modifier is? No.
well, it relies on her spellcasting
so
modifier,
you
right?
thwack it with a regular rod.
And it does nothing.
Wait, no, but it's
That's what I was trying to ask, is
magical.
if it works like that.
I don't know.
I think you would have to be magical to wield it
That makes
magically,
sense.
but I think it could be like if I was a.
It ends
I
if
don't
I let
know.
go of the weapon.
Oh.
So it was glowing with this nice green energy, and then I hand it to you, and the light fades.
Oh.
Then you grab it back.
Give it back to me!
Please.
Give it back! Okay,
Give
I
it
thwack
back.
it again!
God, Ace trying to make it all about himself again.
Oh my.
16 to hit.
That hits.
8 damage.
8 damage. All right. Yep, still there.
Okay. Okay, I hit it again!
Keep going, keep going.
Okay, I got it! Dirty 20 again!
That hits.
Remember, you have Fury of the Small as well.
9 damage. It's smaller than me, so that won't help.
No, it's talking about you is small.
But Fury
Does it
of the
say you
Small
have to be
only works
smaller?
on things that I'm smaller than.
Oh, never
right.
mind. You're right.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I love that that's an option.
So you do 9 damage.
Yes.
And then, but it's still there. But it's like there's like you can tell there's like a small crack in it.
It's working. It's working.
Okay,
Keep
okay.
doing it. Come on.
I'm getting
You got it, Juniper. You got it.
Okay. 8 to hit.
8. You missed. You
Oh, I
whiffed it.
thwacked the ground. I do it again. Oh no, it 8 again. Do I just keep
That
hitting
misses.
it? So this
At
is
this
literally
point, you hear pounding at the door.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'm
get it.
gonna
I'm
run
gonna get
to
it.
the door and try and like hold it closed, just like reinforce
I'll
it.
join.
And I imagine this is just
All right.
a
Juniper, go!
It's just a small goblin girl. Go! just a little goblin girl.
Roll so both of you that are holding it,
Go, Juniper, go!
roll a strength check. The little bookshelf that Ace pushed there is like starting to like fall, so you're like trying to hold it up to the door and hold the door.
Can you get advantage because I'm assisting?
Yeah. You can both roll strength checks with advantage.
Wait, both roll with advantage or just me?
Or I guess you roll with advantage or you both roll, yeah.
Is it athletics or just strength?
You can roll an athletics check.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, so both of you combined are able to like continue like holding it up. But yeah, it's like books are falling out of this case. It's getting lighter, and it's just like it's getting hard there.
I like to just think that this is just this really tiny goblin girl, and like if you imagine a little girl like holding a baseball bat, just like thwacking the ground. That's what this image looks like. She's just repeatedly like hitting the ground, and it's hilarious. Anyway, now a dirty 20.
Sweet. That's
I mean
a
natural 20. I meant to say natural, and I said dirty.
That's the 8th one.
Wow,
It's a
dirty
clean
20. Natural
20.
20. I keep
Natural
saying the wrong
20.
one. Natural 20.
That's
so
a
we're
crit
doing
right there.
the whole die plus.
Yeah, how are we doing this? Are we doubling? We have to establish this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the whole value of the die plus the modifier plus a roll.
I'm into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 10 plus.
What if the DM gets to decide every week?
Yeah, so every week the
Yeah.
rule could change.
Whoa,
The crit rule
that's
change.
wild.
I kind of
That's
like
fun.
that.
All right.
14 damage.
14 damage.
Is it bloodied?
The rock starts bleeding.
Yeah, so as you do that,
This rock is looking
it
bad.
just goes and it's like a big like explosion of energy, and the crack is so much bigger. It's still glowing a bit, and you take another point of psychic damage.
Okay.
Just she does?
You guys are like across the room.
Where are you at, Juniper?
She and Ace will take a point of psychic damage because Ace will be close to her still.
I yell at Eddie. I'm like, we should have stayed at the general goods store.
Yeah, that generally would have been good.
Generally, we should just go there. That's good.
Okay, I'm gonna.
General roll of thumb.
Okay, that's good. Dirty 20 again.
All right,
Keep rolling
that
dirty
hits.
20s. Okay. 7 more damage.
7 more damage. Yeah, so it's like the glow of it is like blinking now. You're not taking any more psychic damage. Your headaches are like kind of like swelling down. And the pounding on the door is like intermittent. It's like a little bit slower.
We're weakening her.
It's working. Juniper, it's working.
Okay. 18 to hit.
18 to hit, that hits.
5 damage.
It's just barely glowing. And at this point,
Son of a bitch!
at this point, the shelf that you guys are holding, it just like your strength is starting to give out, and the shelf collapses, and the door begins to edge open as you see like a pair of shears like stick through the side of the door.
Scissors for everyone, never a good idea.
No! 19.
That hits.
7 more damage.
How do you want to do this?
It's a rock.
Doesn't
Episode 1, we're being thwarted by a rock.
Level 1 enemies be like, rock.
And I just scream in frustration and whack it one more time.
and you hit the rock, and there's like this explosion of just pure white energy, and it's like intensely bright, but at the same time like you can look right at it. It's not blinding you. Like if anything, like your headaches are like fully gone, and it's like kind of like comforting as like stress is just like calming down in this moment that you hit it, and everything goes quiet as you just see this split rock. You see the shears in the door just like drop down to the floor in the room that you guys are in, as you just hear the voice of Miss Ruby just,
Oh, come on, we have to help her. I go start trying to take the bookcase away from the door.
Yeah, I grab the bookcase and I just pull it out of the way as much as I can so the door can open.
Are you okay, Miss Ruby? I cast healing word on her. 6 healing.
so she looks a little bit better. You do a little bit of healing, and she's able to sit up and just,
It's the voice. It's gone.
Yes, I think we destroyed it.
she's like holding her head, and she looks at you just,
Thank you.
Of course.
Where's Oscar.
He's
Where's Oscar?
He's
Oh.
he's
in the
by
garden.
the wheelbarrow.
Come on, let's go.
Eddie,
let's
you
go.
left him in the wheelbarrow?
I didn't. This was
God dang it, Eddie, and I run out.
We come on by the garden. I like help her run outside.
You see Oscar. He's with all this noise, he's just been starting to come to, and he is like just getting out of the wheelbarrow. And as he sees you guys approaching, with her, he's
It's okay.
hesitant.
It's okay. It's gone now. She's okay.
You found it.
Yes. And I cast healing word on him as well. 4 healing.
Oh,
Are
thank
you okay?
Ruby, is that you?
I'm sorry. It was the voices.
And they just they start crying, and they just hug it out in the middle of their dilapidated garden.
Oh my
Juniper
gosh.
starts just like shedding some tears. She's like, "Oh, it's so beautiful."
What was that thing?
Yeah. Where did you get that rock?
Can I say that Edna brought it up with her, the pieces of the rock?
Yeah.
Like she just didn't leave it back there by itself. Like she brought it out, the 2 pieces, and
Okay.
she's holding
Yeah.
it. Yeah, so she's sitting there like holding it. Like, what is this thing?
This rock, we encountered it as we were traveling here. After a while, we realized it was... we weren't sleeping well, and it was... We felt plagued in our minds, and... I mean, Ruby, it got to her so quickly, and... She one night she just... I mean, she was just a different creature entirely. But you've done it. Thank you.
It could
So
only be
you
destroyed by
found-
magic.
So you found my notes.
No.
Can't say we found those.
There were notes?
Oh,
What
we
did the
missed
notes
that. I'm
say?
sorry. We were so
We were in
scared.
such a
Notes are
rush to
kinda
find
running
the rock.
Yeah.
I just figured we
figured
just
it
Our
out.
whole focus.
you know, we were
There's
just
a
like,
whole
"Where's the
thing.
rock?
Find the
Where's the
rock."
rock?"
And then there
You
were
know,
the
we went
scissors.
room to room, and
Yeah.
I find the rock.
Beautiful house.
Yeah, really lovely home.
Well,
Sorry about the bookcases.
It was once, wasn't it?
It can be again.
I think now we can rebuild.
You know, the people in the town really want to help you.
Yes, and many have tried.
And he looks around at all the tools that are laying in the garden.
That's so sweet.
Hopefully,
What happened to them?
Juniper.
Wait,
Maybe we'll talk to you
Wait a
about that
minute.
another day.
Oh, I was like, that's so sweet. I thought, wait, they all died? Oh no.
Oh dear.
hopefully
Oh no.
the town will still be willing to help. Maybe they'll
Well,
understand.
I mean, it wasn't you. It was
It was the rock.
the rock.
I mean, I didn't kill any of them, so that should be.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you did?
Well,
Oh, that's
okay.
wonderful.
Well, that's good.
Oh,
What
Because
a
it really
relief.
seemed like you were going to kill us.
that's what I thought it was. I thought
Yeah, I
maybe it
really
was
thought it
us.
was... Okay. Wow.
I mean, I don't remember. I don't think we haven't found any bodies
you don't
here, so I
remember.
assumed that.
Okay. Well...
That's probably true. We'll let the people of the town know, and then maybe they can come and help you.
Or you guys could come down with us.
That's true.
I know a place where... Do you like bananas?
Split.
You walk in back into the town, and you see it's I mean, this has been a night-long affair, so the sun is starting to rise again in the town. You see Chadwick out front flipping his open or be gone sign to open. And he turns to you as you're entering.
Oh, hello. Oh, you. Miss Ruby. And. Mr. Oscar?
We would love for you to help kind of spread the news that they were under a curse and you know,
The curse has been lifted,
it has been lifted, so now they're back into their right minds and they're feeling
curse.
okay.
and they need a lot of help.
How are you feeling, Chadwick?
Are you?
I'm doing fine.
You're fine?
Yeah.
Overall, generally, though.
Generally, I'm doing good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad. And see, Miss Ruby is truly fine.
Miss Ruby is fine.
I lean over to Eddie and I'm like, I'm starting to think this guy's just kind of weird. I don't know if there was a curse on him at all.
He just like turns to like just the open town. He's like, Miss Ruby is fine.
Yeah, this guy's just weird.
No, I think I agree with you.
I don't know if there was any sort of curse.
Oh gosh. So I think unless we have any
Do you guys like just leave them there? Or do you walk
We go,
in
okay, well, we're so glad we could help you, Mr. Oscar and Miss Ruby.
We're very grateful. You brought supplies. That was nice. We can never have enough rope and
Spinach.
scissors and
And degradable stuff. Biodegradable.
Non-perishable.
Yes.
Non-perishable.
Yes.
Biodegradable stuff.
Biodegradable.
Were you trying to say non-perishable? For sure. For sure. And degradable.
And degradable. It goes fast. It's got a shelf life of 3 days.
Well, if you ever need anything around town or back in the area, I don't know where you're off to next, but I owe you one. And he'll hand you, Cal, 4 like wood nickels.
I love this. You're gonna like by the end of the season, you're gonna have like currency from everywhere.
I'm like, cool. Thanks, man. On the way out, I'm gonna see the cigar place or whatever and be like, ooh, hold on, and run in and try and buy with my 2 nickels from Bill. Try and buy a pack of local cigarettes.
You ask for cigarettes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whatever.
They'll explain to you kindly that they don't have cigarettes and do have cigars.
Is there any place to get cigarettes around here?
No, man. We just do cigars.
Okay, that's fine. I'll buy a cigar then. What's it called?
Yeah. So this one right here, the Titan Deluxe.
Titan Deluxe. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I run out with it.
All right, perfect.
Do you leave him the... Oh, yeah, you leave
Yeah, throw it on the table.
the bill things.
And I leave
Okay.
before he even looks at it.
Oh,
Old Bill.
You know, we should add those stones to our collection.
That's what I was thinking, and I pulled
I
them out of
agree.
my pocket, the 2 halves. There's a shelf that I've been clearing out of the library, and I was thinking we could keep them all on the shelf.
Any
sort of
little
as
items we
mementos.
get. Yeah, I was
Agreed.
thinking the same thing.
I was too.
All right, let's go. We gotta find a tree with some flowers around it and a piece of rope.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I can find a rope.
Oh, okay. You find that rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm real good at finding rope. And you just, like, walks in the... Johnson in the woods holding rope, looking for rope.
Amazing.
I gotta lean over the 2 of them, and I'm like, I don't know how he's good at finding rope. It's not like it's attached.
It's like he
It's
can...
literally just like a...
Yeah,
I
he
don't-
can find it.
How's he gonna... Yeah.
That's a good idea. We should all carry rope with us in case he needs to find us.
We'll always be able to
That's a good
find us.
idea.
We
We'll
can have
wrap it
different
around
types
our
of
arm or
rope.
something.
guys, I found the rope.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we found the rope.
All right, let's go.
Edna is going to go to her favorite nook, the little library area. And it's a lot more tidy now. And so she finds this little area in the corner where she's managed to kind of streamline where some of the books go and make some more room where there wasn't before. And she takes the 2 pieces of the rock out and she puts it up on the shelf before meeting up with the rest of the gang in the middle.
And Juniper will run into the kitchen and put on a pot of water and start boiling it. And she'll dump out the vase of flowers that's currently on the countertop. She'll dump the water and she'll tie a little piece of twine around the flowers that were in there and flip them upside down to dry them in the corner, and then put the new bunch of flowers she just picked in the vase on the counter.
All right, and Ace will kind of walk into the workshop, like lab area. He'll stand in front of the machine. He likes to do this every time and press a button, and it kind of like scans the outfit and like saves it into like a
cool.
memory bank to like ever come back to.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
fun. I like that.
Just kind of stations himself near the central area with the telescope.
Yeah, Cal walks up to like probably a corner of, or no, he'll put it up on the kind of second level where you can kind of look out. He has a little backpack up there that looks kind of old and scuffed, like an old kid's school backpack, and on it even has like etched in it says Calgo on it, and there's like a couple like pins and stuff on it, and it looks like kind of like a normal backpack with like 2 straps, and he like clicks the straps off and opens it, and you can see that it's just like a black hole, and it's like a bag of holding. And he like throws the cigar in there, and clicks it shut, and then puts the money that he got in his pocket.
And so as you all kind of like do your respective things and gather back at that central hub, you see the book that is open. Just a little check mark appears next to it, and the pages begin to flip as the number flippy dial things begin to start rapidly spinning. And you feel and see the blue energy kind of encapsulate you all again as you are sucked back into this energy force and through the telescope. And then after a few moments, you are released from that again into the center of the observatory. And yeah, you walk out back into Woodbine. And that is where we're going to end the session.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh.
Swag.
We did it.
So
Good job,
fun.
everybody.
Awesome.
We did it.
Well,
Love
hey, thanks so much for listening to anyone who's listening to our very first episode.
If you're still here, thank you so much.
And we'll see you next time on The Whirlwind Chronicles.
Whirlwind
Hugs and
Chronicles.
It's our outro every time. Is we all say it, then do something weird.
Are you new to D&D and tabletop role-playing games? Trust me, if us idiots can manage it, then you can too. If you're new to the game and want some pointers, leave us a comment on YouTube or Instagram, or send an email to whirlwindchronicles@gmail.com. We'll see you next time on the Whirlwind Chronicles.